What did I just say?
Look, I got the powers. I'm about to release my powers. I'm about to release my powers. I'm big shaker. Can do sa. Les bella mandi. Palebo, skendelebo. I'm big shaker. Da buscava. Le face fale. In da boski.
Bahose. Adam, you like the music? Good. Is it your favorite right now?
Yes.
Good. Oh, the Nigeria. Oh, the Waka. You have it? Oh, get it. Cha 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 cha.
To get freedom, and in my, I will say there is one way, one way and a half. That one way is actually groundnut way. The other halfway is don't go for groundnut. Allow everybody to be angry. When everybody is angry, the groundnut will provide itself. So you may not even need any groundnut. When everybody, I mean every tribe, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, the way Nigeria is going, everybody's getting angry. All of a sudden, Nigeria will explode. Now, why do I believe that the way Simon Ekpa is doing is not going to be a bad way? Now, you need economy to do that. What do I mean? If you want to fight or you want anything, you need economic backup. A huge one. Then, do I think Simon Ekpa has this economy? Yes. How? Now, I'm going to tell you. And this is the reason I never believed that Nnamdi Kanu would achieve Biafra, because God used him for a certain level. Okay? Now, it will still use another person, it will still use another person, it will still use another person. Now, the certain level is the awareness and to recruit people like Simon Ekpa and other people and the veteran from United States, for them to get information about what is happening and for them to lose fear and for them to know what is going on. Without Nnamdi Kanu, it wouldn't have been possible. Maybe this is what God sent Nnamdi Kanu for, not to bring Biafra. Now, why do I believe that Simon Ekpa can bring Biafra? Now, do you know that IPOB had been for over 9 years or 10 years? I think 2013. Yeah, 10 years, 9 years or 10 years. 2012 and 2013. How much do IPOB have? Zero. No money. No money. They couldn't have money to pay. What do you call it? ESN. All the ESN members are running to autopilot. Why? Because IPOB do not have money. Why? What about the money they have been contributing? The money is nowhere to be found. Why? This one is collecting salary, the other one is collecting salary, the other one is collecting 4 million, the other one is collecting 2 million. The other... Do you know how much it is at the end of the month? Every month you will be having about $35,000 you are paying to people. Now we are not talking about the money you are paying for lawyer. We are not talking about the money you are paying for sick people. We are not talking about the money you are paying for some granules. Now, where are you going to get money then to challenge the Nigerian government? Never. So IPOB will just remain contribute money, eat, contribute money, eat, contribute money, treat people from this thing, contribute money, pay this one from prison, contribute money, and what do you call it? Nigerian government also, they know that. They will come, they arrest 20 IPOB member, and when they want to pay them, they will say have to pay 15 million, and that is just to chop the money. And the tactics worked. arresting and bailing, arresting and bailing, arresting and bailing, some remain in prison, arresting and bailing, millions. Then this one collects salary, the other one collects salary, the other one collects salary, and then no way. Now, why do I believe that Simon Ekpa can do better than what IPOB or DOS have been doing, or Nnamdi Kanu have been doing? Now, Simon Ekpa has picked the correction. What did he do? There is a money that is called 1,000 men. Yes. You know, when they do donation, they have a money they call 1,000 men. You see people who say, I'm donating $1,000 for 1,000 men. I am a member of $200 every month for 1,000 men. This money is actually the main money that no matter what happens, the expensive money is the one they say contribute to ESN, the money they come every month. But there is another money that's called 1,000 men. This is brain.
All right, my wonderful people of Biafra, we are welcome. We are welcome to this wonderful program, this wonderful day, this wonderful hour, this wonderful time. Sorry, I have cold, probably from the Finland convention. You know, it was too cold there, and for long. I think the time I experienced that kind of cold was while I was in Switzerland. So the cold is show me pepper. But anyway, it is not stopping me. That's why I've not been on all this time, all this while. I'm just managing to come up because a lot of people have been calling. A lot of people have been calling me. A lot of people have been saying some sort of things. I even see Obi-Wan, whom I thought is a learned, aged person, to know what is true and to know what is right. Everybody have right to their opinion, and everybody have right to their lives, actions, anything you want. So this morning, I greet everyone anywhere you are watching or joining us from. I think let me just acknowledge those I can see in the comment section. Chris Udeze, I greet you. Chris Udeze, you're welcome. Stella Abiam, how are you doing? I greet you. Tutoma Amaka Sele, I greet you. Cordelia Ndewo, and I see. And I see William Elui, I greet you. Shioma Francisca, I greet you. Shidera Christian, Valentine Chijoke, Cordelia's Shidera Christian, Shioma Francisca, Owen Palace in Dewo, Shinedum, I greet you. Famous Media and Tech, I greet you. Cliffy Beck Kenengi, Ada, where is it? Adanjo, Edanjo Ebere. Well, if I don't pronounce it well, I'm sorry, but I believe you will know that it's you I'm calling. I acknowledge you, Ebere, my sister or my brother. Chibweze Agonab. Chibweze Agonab. I greet you. Oyoke Christian, Ndewo. Iwunne Ekenegi o Yamara Gemma. Adenjo Ebere, I greet you again. Oyoko, is it my own Oyoko brother? Okay, Oyoke Christian, not Oyoko. Sunday Alozie Friday, Autopilot TV. We know, yeah, Autopilot TV. I greet you. Ushengwa Waba Ekenenge. Ushebuike Ekenuku Ekenoma. I greet you anywhere you are watching us from this morning, this afternoon, this day. We must remember where we are coming from. I just saw that King Solomon. Sonny, you come late today. How you day? Neko Kafo. Shineduago, anywhere you are coming from, Oyoke, I greet you. I respect, love, cherish every one of us, and that we must continue. Missy Akere, I greet you. Odenaka for Biafra, of course. I played. If you missed it, I think you should rewind back a bit and see King Solomon analogy about Simon Egba and the Biafra coming. I want us to know that the man Simon Egba is a man that was sent for a particular mission, and that mission he has done it. And he must remember, he said something. He used to say, stop or forget all this. They say even if you kidnap Simon Ekpa like you kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, another person more dangerous than Simon will come. He said, don't worry yourself about that, because nobody is kidnapping anybody. Nobody more dangerous is coming, because I have come to finish the job. And he has finished the job. Because you may not understand, he set up a structure, and that structure has come to fulfill everything he meant to fulfill. Well, I greet you once again as we move on. But before we move on, I would like us to listen to this.
Understand that the liberation of Biafra has entered the highest stage in the history of Biafra. Not even during the war. I am telling you, it has entered the highest stage ever. And we are going to do everything humanly possible in this life to restore Biafra. Everything humanly possible will be done. And I want you people to understand that the Biafra liberation is step by step, segment by segment, plan by plan, executions by execution. We'll be executing those plans according to the template till the last one. And Biafra.
Let us go talk about the objective of your struggle and how do you intend to achieve it in practical terms?
In practical terms, it is civil disobedience. The same way that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. accomplished civil rights in America, the same way that Mahatma Gandhi led India to independence out of British colonial rule, the same principles we are applying, and might I add, very successfully too. We will do everything possible to unravel and unshackle the zoo called Nigeria. Everything humanly possible. No stone will be left unturned. We will sacrifice everything sacrificable. Material, life, blood will throw into.
And we will do everything humanly possible to see the Biafra exit.
So, the area I want you to get there is the first set. We will come back there, but before then, I just want to talk. I'm having cough, so I might not be long, but I will be ready to answer questions. Should you want to ask me any question, or should you want to join me in the studio, I will share the link and I will put my telephone number. Should anybody want to call or have anything that he or she don't understand, he would like to get cleared on, I'm going to be sharing the link, but that will be soon, not now. And I'm going to be sharing the phone number as well. That will be soon as well, not now. Okay, let me share the speakers in case anybody wants to call. So, Biafrans all over the world, I greet us all once again. We have managed, fight, struggled to get to where we are today. This song, this is our Prime Minister with the song anyway. Okay, let me remove it so we move. I played it at the beginning, so you can go back and watch it from the beginning if you missed it. It's a good one. Adam with the Daddy, our Prime Minister. Obatobie Mazi Simon. Epa! The man on the topic. If you listen or if you watch, you find out that they don't have topic since all this while. They don't have topic. They lack topic. They lack topic. Anyway, we will continue. We are not stopping at anything. Okay? We are not stopping at anything, not even at anything. And I want us to I will like you see the title or topic. We'll be discussing the dissolution of the BRGIE cabinet and the postponement of the 7th of December 2024 fundraising. And because I had so many people saying it was cancelled, that fundraising has been cancelled, fundraising was not cancelled. So I want us to understand that our PM used to do or say something, that everything is step by step. I remember when we were just few of us, when we get scared of something, he will say, don't worry. When you get to that bridge, you will cross it. There was a day I asked him one question at PM, but this one passed me. How are we going to? He said, Ugo. I said, don't worry yourself. Leave everything to me. You will not even know when this will come and pass. And honestly, we got there. I didn't even know when that thing passed. It was after a long time. I can't remember. There was a time this thing was a big gloria to. How many did we get over this? So that is our Prime Minister. He's a man. You see, when you talk of faith, he's a man that have faith, determined. He have the vision, mission, wisdom. You remember he came online one day and was begging God and crying, 1,000 men wisdom. 1,000 men wisdom. People laughed at him, they screenshot, they share, he's crying, oh. But today, those things you mocked him for are the things that has brought him the success he has achieved today. Those of us that came with him from the time we were attacked COVID-19, autopilot, Biafra, Egberima, criminal, and so on and so forth, bloggers, online freedom fighters. I want you to know that today, these online freedom fighters are in the State House. Are you getting the message? The online freedom fighters have gotten this awareness, taking their so-called online freedom fighter method to so many places, gaining recognitions, so many places. Well, no, for me not to waste too much time, because like I said, I would like some people to come into the studio and some people to ask questions, because I know in a time like this, so many people might have so many things that are disturbing them. They might have heard that they don't understand very well. And this is why I want to make this program, so that I will explain what I know. Remember, what I know. I'm not telling you I will explain it the way you will understand it, or I will explain it the way you want. I said I am going to explain anything, everything I can, the way I know. Okay, so we move and we continue. But before we continue, I want us to understand that this man, our prime minister, is a man that has built his house, furnished his house, equipped his house. Everything is in this house. Do you understand me? You know, if they appoint you a president of zoo, or a president of United States, or let me leave zoo, if they appoint you today, as we are here, they say Sylvester Chukwuemeka, you are now the president of United States of America. All you need to do, pick few of your personal belongings and move in. You are not going to build a new house. For everything is there. Only go there, start sleeping there. That is what our prime minister has done. He has built the structure so firm, so strong. I want us to remember also, in maybe just barely 1 month ago, the last interview our prime minister had in Dr. Damage's platform, when Dr. Damages interviewed him, we all listened and we heard him. When somebody asked him, we know that Zoo is trying to do everything. What about if anything happens and you are not there? What will happen? All of us know what he answered. He never said, if I am not there, and other people are there to begin fighting for Biafra. He did not say, even if I'm not there, Biafra will come, because Biafrans are determined. He did not say, even if I am not there, people that are greater than Simon Egba will emerge. No, he said something. He said, the way I have structured this government, with me, without me, Biafra will come. It's in the public. I think I will find the place he said that, and I will cut it out for we to see. I will look for it. He said, with me or without me, this government has been structured that the government doesn't need anybody to function. I want to ask you a question. If the president of America today dies, would the government say, we are going to do election for new president before the government functions? If for instance, in Nigeria, we had in Ghana, when the president of Nigeria died, did they go electing for a new president? What did they do? the government continued. Because this is a government that has structure. You are only confused and disorganized when you don't have structure. Our prime minister structured. I'm not telling you the kind of structure you look for on the ground. Not the kind of structure you get on the ground. I'm telling you of the structure you see. The structure you see, the people inside, you see the structure, you see even the people inside this structure. Okay? So our Prime Minister, Masa Monegba, has built the beautiful structure and they equipped it, furnished it, garnished it to the point that even if you are hungry in this structure, you don't need to bother yourself for food. All you need to do, go get the food and eat. Sorry, like I said before, I have this little cough or cold, so it's disturbing me. That's why I've not been making programs the way I should have. So as I was saying, the government of Prime Minister was well structured. And I want us to know, most importantly, no decision you see COS carried out today, no action she took today that was not what Prime Minister planned for. That is why we are going to go into the dissolution of BRGIE cabinet. That's the main point. As for the fundraising, like I said, it was not cancelled. So I think we should first of all look into that fundraising. I think the fundraising should be the first thing we'll look at before we go into the dissolution of the BRGIE cabinet. So quickly, I'm trying to rush this because I'm not too sound, so that anybody that want to come in could come in, and then all right, very good. Okay, all right, so here we are. Here we are. All right. BRGIE, Government of the United States of Biafra, Office of the Prime Minister, BRGIE, announcement. We are going to be reading this little one by one so that nobody will say, I don't understand this part. And this is more reason why I am going to make it interactive. Should it be, or is it, or should, in case there is something or you don't understand any part of what I'm saying, you are free to call me and ask me, and I will explain to you. And you are free to come in and debate or explain to us the area you don't understand or you understand better than I can explain. Because me, I no go school. And the little one why they take pass road, me, I sabi. That time why small, he get one of our cousin brother, he go Lagos, he go holidays. He come back, we'll go meet them. Oh yeah, speak Yoruba for us now. He says Sabi one way they speak. No only that one in learn. We ask him waiting be that. He said that the one way in they take go buy food. We ask him how in they speak him. He say he go carry in plate. If his brother give him money, make he go buy food. He go carry in plate. If he reach there, he go say, Madam. The woman go answer. He say, Fumi Garieba. We ask her waiting be Fumi Garieba. He say, give me Gare. Now me and one shop. We laugh. We call the call her Fumi Garieba from that moment. So what am I saying? I'm saying that don't mind my grammar. Mind my statement. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Mind my statement. What am I saying? So quickly, like I said, let's go into no, but this is not the one I wanted to. No, we will go into the fundraising first. Fundraising first. Where is it now? Is it this one? No, it's not this. Thought. Second. No verse for me, eh? I'm trying to be sure of what I'm doing. Which one is this? Oh, the Prime Dissolution of Cabinet, okay. This is a necessary argument being put in place as a new leader restored Biafra. The postponement of further. Okay, we are correct now. What did they do like as if I am coming from as if I am a Aboki. I'm not a Aboki. Waiting be all this self. Waiting the happen. Waiting the shell. Okay, quickly. Let's go. Government. This one is a dissolution of BRGIE cabinet. Why if I want to bring it here? Yeah. Okay, let me see. Oh God, let me be sure of what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Sorry about that interruption. Quickly, I think that this is the one I'm looking for. There's the one I'm looking for. I got it. This time, no mistakes. Let me be sure if I'm the one confusing myself. Okay, here we are. Here we are. So it says, hold on. What is this say? Stay here now. Relax. Why they run up and down? Why they run on about it? I'm boring here now. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to be explaining this bit by bit. This is about the fundraising. Government of the United States of Biafra, Office of the Prime Minister, announcement 5th of December 2024. This memo was drafted and made public yesterday. We saw this yesterday, including you and Mua. Now it reads, dear fellow Biafrans, citizens, United States of Biafran citizen, due to necessary arrangements being put in place as a newly restored sovereign nation, our weekly fundraising slated for December 7th, 2024 has been postponed to next week. It has been postponed to next week. It was not annulled. It was not cancelled. It was not striked out. It has been postponed. That is what the United States of Biafran government have passed, the memo they passed to the public yesterday. So I am surprised that Biafrans that truly want their freedom, truly fighting for their freedom, even the one that call himself Obi-Wan, you know, when I say something, whenever my instinct is strong, telling me this, there's something about it. I have known that, and I've said it. Let us watch and see Obi-Wan, who he is. Obi-Wan has lost confidence. Everybody has lost confidence in Obi-Wan. Nobody listens to Obi-Wan again. Nobody listens to Obi-Wan again. So what did Obi-Wan do? Obi-Wan, knowing that the only thing he can do to get viewers is to talk about Simon Ekpa, about Biafra government. Obi-Wan started talking about Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government. Today, go and look at him, what he's saying. Go and look at the kind of topic and discussion he is putting out there. The fundraising was postponed. It was not cancelled. It was not annulled. It was not struck out. Postponed for 1 week only. I'm going to read it out again. Dear fellow United States of Biafran citizens, due to necessary arrangements being put in place as a newly restored sovereign nation, our weekly fundraising selected for December 7th, that is tomorrow, supposed to be tomorrow, December 7th, 2024, has been postponed till next week. That's a week tomorrow is when the fundraising should come. In this memo, she did not call anybody anything. She did not say anything. I want us to focus on this memo. Now, listen. This postponement will further allow the Ministry of Finance of the United States of Biafra government enough time to utilize its current structure in order to meet up with the ongoing implementation of a more secure process for the continuation of our national obligations. All citizens and the key interests of the United States of Biafra are hereby mandated to wait for further direction from the government. To wait for further directions from the government. That means within 1 week, there will be a briefing, I believe. Signed, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, Chief of Staff on behalf of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, on behalf of Biafra government. So, I want you to know that Biafra is here. We are already in a new nation. One, there is nothing like canceling fundraising. Fundraising must never be cancelled by anybody. Nobody will ever go there. You cannot cancel fundraising. And I want to tell you that this government is a sovereign government. of a sovereign state. And I want us to know that it is no longer the way it used to be. Everything has changed. The government has moved on. It is left for me and you to move on with the government or not to move on with the government. Me, I get the right now to say I am no longer interested. I have done my part. That is if I will be given the opportunity to work with the government again. Because as we are here talking now, I am not a part of the government again until the new government presents its cabinets. And that is where we are going now. That is where we are going now. I just want to quickly go through this, and I will not go through it again. I am going through this because of the phone calls I have been receiving, because of the kind of video people make. I want you to understand, like I used to tell you, anything that is not necessary, you don't bother yourself about what they say, what they are passing, the message, the narrative. Nobody like that. Not many people are not happy that Biafra has been declared. I want you to remember that this Biafra is the same Biafra they said. Instead, the Simon Ebage declared Biafra. Biafra will not come. But today, that Biafra has come. That Biafra is here. Who declared the Biafra? Is it Simon Ekpa? No. Simon Ekpa did not declare Biafra. Simon Ekpa did not declare Biafra. Who declared Biafra? Biafrans has a reason and they declare their own Biafra. And I want you to understand something. This is the Biafra you cannot take away any longer. Chief Odomegu, Chukwuemeka Odomegu, Chief Chukwuemeka Odomegu Ojukwu declared the Biafra. Nigeria fought, thinking they can stop him. And they managed to delay him to this point. What about in a situation where the whole people of Biafra, land, the nation, gathered from all over the world in Finland, and they have declared their freedom by their own self, power and might, person, flesh, spirit? They said, we are taking our freedom by ourselves. They did not wait for Simon to come and give them Biafra. They did not wait for Mazenan Dekano to come and give them Biafra. They did not wait and say, come and give. No. Every one of them gathered and they took this mandate by themselves. Do you know why I'm explaining this? Because people think or thought that when someone is not there, you cannot declare Biafra. How can you declare Biafra when Martin Dekano is in detention? You don't have power to declare Biafra. Martin Dekano, you claim to be his disciple, is in dungeon and you are declaring Biafra. All these are the narrative of the foolish people. Fools. Fools. So, they want it to be that Mazinam Dekano will not come out, Biafra will not come out. And as I found out that this thing in Finland is not ready to look back. Oh. Anyway, let me not go that side. Let us go straight into this memo. And the memo reads, Government of the United States of Biafra, Office of the Prime Minister, BRGIE, Dissolution of BRGIE Cabinet, Dissolution of BRGIE Cabinet. And this memo was issued on the 4th of December 2024, about 2 days ago. Dissolution of BRGIE Cabinet. This is why I said that even me, myself, I follow for the people where they dissolute. they don't show everybody pepper, you know. Anyway, that's by the way. I want to tell you that this is what a nation is all about. This is what a nation is all about. Changes. Anybody in this life that is not ready to embrace change, I pity that person. We must be ready to embrace change at any given time, any hour. Anytime change comes, we must embrace change. Okay? We must embrace change. So quickly, like I said earlier, I will read this. Congratulations to our restoration of independence, the United States of Biafra USB government. We like to thank and recognize all the effort of BRGIE cabinet members toward their devotion to service under the Biafra Republic government in exile. The liberation phase of the restoration of independence states, independence of United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra has now restored its lost sovereignty. A big thanks to all officials whose effort facilitated the restoration of our independence. As an independent sovereign nation, our national responsibility have now gone past the agitation for liberation, but rather the activation and the full functionality of the government of the United States of Biafra. At this point in time, our territorial integrity under Article 2 of the United Nations Charter and intensifying our diplomatic engagement with other nations are pivotal. In order for the government to live up to its expectation towards governance, the government is now moving on to the next phase of our nation building. And on this note, the BRGIE cabinet is hereby dissolved, as it has achieved its purpose as post-declaration body in driving our liberation movement and restoring our lost sovereignty. A transitional body is in place towards a new cabinet for the new administration. Now, I want you to watch this last statement here, or this last two, or this last three lines here. The last three lines, he said, BRGIE cabinet is hereby dissolved as it has achieved its purpose as post-declaration body. Post-declaration body. You see, I used to listen to Obigwe while he was alive. There's this music I was going. Obigwe said, ọ na-agbagwoju ya anya na ndị mmadụ ji aka abụọ na-azọ ihe na-abụrụ nke ha. What am I saying? Obigwe used to say in that song that it is too surprising that he see people fighting for what does not belong to them with two strong, mighty hands. we were all called or invited to serve the government of Biafra Republic as an interim to get Biafra. And now we have gotten the Biafra. What I personally and every other person, member of the cabinet, were invited for have been achieved. And we were made to know, our Prime Minister made it clear to us that immediately after restoration, this government will be resolved. And the new transitional government will come in place. So, I don't know if there's any part of it you don't understand. That's why I'm going to be opening the line. If you want to call in, I can see up to 660 people watching. Try and like this program, please. Whether you're watching from Twitter, from Facebook, from YouTube, try and like this program, please. Please like this program for me. Do me a favor, like this program. So I'm going to be posting the link. If you are watching from Twitter and you want to join, because I don't think I shared the link, I can't see it shared to Twitter. If you want to join, it's either you come here, either you join us through Facebook or YouTube, or you are going to be calling us online. I hope my phone, where is my phone self? Okay. Can't find the phone. I will look for the phone. So that is the link. So it's either you call. Let me get the phone. Come. Okay, I have the phone. I will share the number. So close that door for me. Thank you. All right, I hope I have battery here. All right, so I will wait. If you want to join, all you need to do, hold on, there's my number. Okay, you can see the number there on the screen. All you need to do is call and join in case there is something you need to be cleared on. In case there is something you don't understand, I'm here to answer you. I am here to clear you. So as we go, I want us all to understand this Biafra government might not be favoring me, might not favor you, might not favor me. But one thing you must understand, I must understand, is that everything must not be the way we want it. Everything must not be the way we want it. What we should be, I want us to remember also, when Mazi Simon Ekpa came up, there is no form, nothing they did not say. They say, small boy, no respect, that. There is nothing they did not say. And there's a picture I used to share. Excuse me. I wish I can see that picture now. I used to share this picture and explain something with that picture. I wish I can see the picture, which I believe I'm going to be seeing. And hold on, let me see if I can see the picture. If I see it now, I will say what I want to say with that picture. But if I don't see the picture, I will still go on and say what I want to say, but it will be better described or explained with a picture. So we move. And hold on, just give me a break, a minute, a break, a minute, a break, a minute, a break, a minute. Somebody said I should okay, this is the picture I'm looking for. I'm not the music. We are talking about the picture. Shut up. They're making noise. Okay. I used to tell us that Biafra, if you want to see Biafra, the picture you are seeing here now is the Biafra we are talking about. You see the little boy in the front leading this hefty Akwobi men. And guess what? They are moving according to that little boy's direction. All of them are following the little boy. And I guess these maybe wrestlers or dancers, but it doesn't matter. What matters, they are following the boy because the boy has been destined to lead them in whatever it is they are doing. Either they are going to dance or they are going for wrestling. That little boy you are seeing has been destined to lead them. And as they follow him, he is leading them into victory or into celebration. And the person that posted this picture said, there is no ego when it comes to hustle. If small boy no road, full arm. What am I saying? This government of Biafra may not be the kind of government you like, may not be the kind of government you want, may not be the kind of government you like the people leading it. But I want you to understand something. You don't need to like the little boy leading these people, but you need to love what this little boy is leading you to. So we have visitors here, so we are all welcome. Biafran team, you're welcome. Whose microphone is making noise, please? If you can just mute yourself. Okay, Biafran team, you have the mic. Open your microphone, quick.
Okay, and then one go.
You're welcome, Mazi.
Yeah, this is my Biafra Tantan TV.
You're welcome.
Well done, sir. You know, we met at Latin. We took picture together.
You don't tell me now. You don't tell me saying that Biafra Tantam TV. Now what for you?
I'm sorry because activity is too much. I didn't want to put my brother. My brother, God bless you. I believe you guys went home successful.
Yeah,
because most of us, the journey was so successful and so beautiful. So I thank God for everything because everything went the way we expected. And the man said that there are a lot of things that went on wrong because.
Network. Yeah. Okay. My brother Naji, you're welcome. You have the mic. Open your mic. Okay, hold on. He is back. Tantam TV, you're welcome back.
Yeah. Thank you, brother Mazugo. Because most times, sometimes our people always do something as if they are the owner of life, the owner of everything. Because I witnessed everything that happened. Not that somebody told me. I saw everything that happened there, and I noticed the movement, everything that happened there. Because the way things they happen there, we notice everything, the body movement, all that things. The problem in that government in BRGIE, I've told most of our people before that we have a lot of loopholes in BRGIE. I told them before we have a lot of loopholes because there are so many dirty people in that BRGIE. But thank God at the end of the day, God can be able to bring them one.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry about that. Naji, go on. Naji, go on. Hello.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? There's no network. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Hello?
Go on. Yes, I can hear you. Go on, Mazi.
Okay. Mazi, shalom. We don't do really much.
He say,
Please,
Warage.
so ekelere m unu na anyị niile nọ online. I'm bụ Nnaji Evan Chukwudi. I'm from Enugu here. I was in online ihe niile unu mere na Finland. And I thank Chukwuka Abịama na unu niile gara lata n'udo n'enweghị nsogbu ọbụla. Because issue of this fundraising, because this thing I was watching it since yesterday. Even Adandimbo Nandeg, I've even talked to his program in this morning. I mean, in the night yesterday about this issue. Please, let something happen in the DOS, Nigeria DOS. Let you know what happen for this organization because all people, all eyes on people is on you people. Please. Let anybody not bring distraction for this restoration of Biafra that you people have given to us. I thank you Abiyama because if not be like you people, I don't know what could have been our fate up to today. And we have already seen what is happening in all over Southeast here, killing everywhere. Soldiers burning everywhere. Even on 2nd of the December, the declaration day, you still have the bombard everywhere in Imo State. The thing is coming and out of hand. I thank you, Abiyama. Let us continue to be in struggle. This is time around that we have to double our effort 3 times or 4 times for we to defend our nation because it is the time now and we are not going back. I support you people fully in anything. As I'm here, it's not for me to come and explain myself in social media. I am one of una strong heart, one of una. As I'm here now, but not what we come to here to talk, but as Emechukwu Okabiama, who give you now strength to continue allotting this organization till we restore Biafra fully. Thank you, Emechukwu Okabiama. Bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. The government don't have problem. You see, if you look at Nigeria today, you see that the reason why Nigeria is the way it is because there is no rule of law. Are you getting what I'm saying? There is no rule of law.
Yes, yes.
And this rule of law is only when you and me talk, me. When government says, don't insult anybody, and hold on, I'll meet you. Okay, when government say, Don't insult anybody. Don't steal. If you steal, it's 10 years imprisonment. And you, me, we know that when we do that, government is going to carry out what they said. That is rule of law. You respect the law. So because, and this law we are talking about is government. Anybody, that is why they say, when some people are talking about people, they say that is a man of principle. If you listen to our prime minister, said, hold on, Maze online, just give me a break, I'm coming. 1 minute on the telephone, just 1 minute, I'm coming. Our prime minister says something. When somebody asks him if you are supporting Trump, what if Trump fell? He said that even if Trump fell, it's not about winning, but it's about principle. Standing your ground. You know what you want. This is what I want. Even if it must not work out for the way I want it, but this is what I want. You work for it. Okay?
Yes.
So all we need to do now is to listen to the government of Biafra. Biafra Republic, United States of Biafra. We listen to the government. We take instructions from the government. I am not the government. Like I read and explained out everything. We are waiting for the government to give us update on what to do next. Thank you. Just a minute. Let me take on this call, please. Okay. Maze on the line. You're welcome. And there we go. Huh? Hello. Hello. I don't know what is going on. Hello? Hello? I don't know. The voice is faint, but it is well. Hello? I can hear you now. I don't know. The thing is not. I don't know. It is not coming out very well. Hello? Hello? I can hear you very well now. Go on.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to appreciate you people. Thank you for the outcome of the declaration in Finland.
Yeah.
Governors were, put to some mind and some hard work together. Now, I will come to reality. I've lost God for everything. Roshweka, the time of war facing you all conquered it together and come back with the victory. All the glory must return to Almighty God because
You see? Yeah.
So, but in this present confusion, because we might bear now confusion,
Care confusion. What confusion can you refer?
Because of dissolution of the cabinet and and the counter.
So why are you saying it's confusion?
To the people of Biafra.
But did you sorry, hold on, Mazi, hold on. Did you listen to what I explained here?
I listen to you.
So how is it confusion?
Many people, when you listen to all the confusion, many people that many people.
Listen to me. We have Mazi, hold on. We have a government. This is why Africa do not function. Their government don't function because everybody want to have it their own way. I don't know where you are calling me. Well, hold on, Mazi, hold on. I don't know where you are calling from. Where I am in Europe, European country, you have to take the instructions. You follow the rules, the guideline, the law of the land. You don't say this law, I don't like it, or this law, I don't like the way it is. You must follow the government instructions. And that is why their government is working. That is why they have a nation. So for we to have this nation we have dreamed for, we have declared, we are defending, we must listen to the government and they take instructions from the government. Period, bro. Period. Thank you.
I understand you 100%. I understand, but then the question,
Joseph, because there so many people not online. So go on, ask your question quickly.
Like you, take a move before I can do the challenge to the Talaka. We may now after them, can you know challenge was for it to get up because I come is okay. Now you know the Jordan, family Italian. You're some board there. So every time we do it now, we have to
in Ajuma, hold on, Mazi, hold on. In Ajuma Jujuk in a Kushegi. Now, Ngwacherenu, Kulo, listen to me, Mazi. It's like you have made up your mind on what you want to ask before coming here. I have explained all these things. If you have listened to what I explained, you shouldn't be asking this question. I am telling you that this is if I employ you into my company and tell you that your duty is to make $100 billion for me a year. If you make $100 billion a year, I am going to pay you 20% of the $100 billion. And when you succeed in bringing this $100 billion to the table, why do we have to sit down to start negotiating your 30%? The government was structured. All these things you see today are online already. Like I said earlier, the COS did not make any decision on her own. So I don't know how you want me to start explaining it again. Mazi, we have to take another person. Thank you so much. And Biafra was declared on the 29th of November, November 2024, not on the 2nd of December. Biafra was redeclared on the 29th of November 2024. And the Biafrans from all over the world endorsed, they signed, including me. I signed my own. Every Biafran that traveled from all over the globe to Finland, they signed their signature in that paper of restoration redeclaration. So let us not bring any conflicting statement or question here. I want you to go straight, ask me the question you want to ask me. And I want us to know, don't tell me the way you feel things should be done. I want to, like I said here before, I might not like the way the government is going. You are in Italy, you may not like the way the government of Italy is carrying out their responsibilities. You may not like the way they don't give document to the immigrants. You may not like the way they share their allocations. But if they will do it the way you want, their government will collapse. That's just the simple truth. So they are sticking to their rules, law, order. Thank you. Sorry, sorry about that. Who am I? Why are we not seeing names here? Why are we not seeing names? Okay, Mazi Naji Evans, have you spoken?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have said my mind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Emenike. Emenike, open your mic. Unmute yourself.
Hello, my people.
Yeah,
can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, good. Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
At the moment, I'm still at work. You know, I've been listening to your presentations, but then in the first place, I will not fail to, praise you guys, because all of you, both those in the cabinet and those who went there voluntarily, to be honest, I'm so proud of you, all of you, and I give God every thanks, and I pray that God will protect you guys until we achieve what we've been pursuing. Now, the way the whole thing is, it's normal. You know, when there is, in any situation where there is vacuum, then vis-a-vis to power as it is now, all these things is what you can expect that can be coming. Because what the enemy has done is they've seen the herds. All that they can go for is the shepherd. Now they've shot the shepherd because they know when they shoot the shepherd, everything will be in disarray. And that will create, first of all, there will be a vacuum. And that vacuum, there will be lots of things, confusion, panic, and all that can make people, there might be some flimsy mistakes, there might be some deliberate mistakes, and both unconscious and consciously from every side. But I'm saying in every aspect, we need to take caution. We need to be wiser as we have been, because this is really when the struggle comes. We've declared this, and everybody, me personally, I really accepted everything with all my heart, because I know in my heart I was so emotional. You know, if I remember to things that has been going on in that place that we are born and how our people are being taken. Imagine a situation whereby we call ourselves a people from a particular country. You can't even, you are just like, you are trying to all the time, you are trying to clinch on to the people that say that you are the same people. Whenever you come to them, they'll kick you with their back foot. Whenever you come, they'll kick you at the back foot. Every time we are being used, when we are being used, then you'll be taken out. Look at the people that we say that people that are representing us in every level in that country. You see them whenever they are talking in the stream television or whatever. You see them. None of them can talk. They'll be talking like idiots or slaves that have guns on their head. They can't say anything. A lot of things will be going on. You can't. All of them will be keeping quiet. They're just like Mumu. And at the end of the day, this is our yes member. All that they are just be looking for is a peanut. That peanut that will be given to them. If they give them that money, oh yeah, Alhaji, you see them fools. None of them can speak for us. But when you see a Fulani, when you see a Yoruba talking, you see them agitating. They'll be saying things, advocating for their people. And this, I see this, and I don't know why it has been. When Nnamdi Azikiwe was there, this is what he was doing. Awolowo was vocal to speak for his people, saying all things that will favor their people. But Nnamdi Azikiwe was there. Just all that he wants to do, Zik of Africa, Zik of this. That is all that he wants. I mean, and looking at our history down to our generation now, people are still moving into such a thing. Our people, oh, don't talk, oh, you people. They don't talk. They'll do what would they do to you? So in a case like this, someone like me would say, let us just get out of that place. Personally, I hate Nigeria. I hate Nigeria from the age of 8. Not Nnamdi Kanu made me to know about Nigeria. No, not him. I knew from my dad and my uncle. My uncle was a Biafran soldier. He told us lots of things, and my dad was a victim of that war in so many ways. His business collapsed, a lot of things. He lost so many things then. Then going back to school, I did history. Whenever we are studying about Nigeria after independence, it's like I'll be shedding tears in my heart. I don't want to listen to that because it's so disheartening to say. So, my brothers, I'm pleading, whatever that will make us to lose this time or all these things we've been building. Look at us, all our prophets, they've putting them into the dungeon. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is here at the dungeon. Nobody even know what this man has been going through. And somebody came up again to took up the mantle. The idiots that he left calling themselves DOS, they were telling him, oh, don't worry, we'll be doing this. We are working on the ground. We are doing this. Whereas these are just crooks. These are clowns. In the other hand, they don't just know what they are doing. All that they are interested is that money, that crumb that they'll be throwing to them. And they were fighting to stop somebody who wants to take up the mantle to give us the right pace. Now, at the end of the day, he took this mantle and they didn't want to leave him. They still keep on fighting him until at the last minute, this guy was just taken out again into the dark from us. Okay, now let's say that we don't have somebody like that, like the chief of staff. What would have been the situation to take up the mantle and to declare this? I'm crying in my heart speaking to you guys, and I appreciate all of you, and I wouldn't like all these efforts to be in vain. I wouldn't like it. How can? Where will I start? Every Saturday.
Excuse me. There is nothing like any effort being in vain or going to be in vain. Biafra has been declared. Now,
yes,
it's left for us all, you and me, to defend it.
Okay? Yeah, but I'm just saying in terms of
Mazi, just a minute. How do we defend it? It's not only by giving our money. You may give your 100 billion pounds, and when you give this your money, like Nigeria do give, they give you conditions. That is what the government will not tolerate. The government want transparency. They want a land where rule of law rules. Where if you, I can see you are not in Africa from what I can see. Where you are, if you are driving, you get to the traffic. You don't need anybody to tell you it is red, it is green, because as you're driving, you are conscious of what you are doing. If you get to where you should apply 50, you don't need any police or any army to stand there and they beat you. Why you see them brutalizing and doing all what they are doing in Africa is because there is no rule of law. If there is a rule of law, you can see policeman mounting roadblock. What are you blocking? You can see army mounting roadblock. What are you blocking? To the point that you will have Navy checkpoint, Army checkpoint, Air Force checkpoint in our land because you don't have rule of law. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is just very simple. If we will learn to listen and abide by the instructions of the government, that's the beginning of a new life. A new beginning. That is just the paradise that Mazenam Dekanu told us that we see coming down from heaven. Thank you.
Yeah. So just what I'm just saying, let there just be sanity in any situation, please. Let there be sanity. Let there be no arguments, much arguments, or this one coming up with this in the social media. Because I saw things yesterday and I wasn't really comfortable, seeing it.
Mazen, let me tell you, even the United States of America, they have people that say things that are useless things against them. You see, no place you don't have the United States of America. They have people that say things that are useless things against them. You can't get a perfect nation, but the important thing is when the majority are in agreement or have decided to build their nation, the few minority that are left will not stop them from building their nation. And the building this nation starts with us following the government to the next phase, the next level. Ndewo mazi. Thank you.
Oh, thank you too.
Emo AG. Emo AG. Can you hear me? You don't have microphone. Emo AG, you don't have microphone. Okay, we continue. So, sorry about that. Emo AG, you don't have microphone. So as you are coming back, accept the microphone so you will have mic to speak. So Biafrans, like I was saying before, every nation you see that is functioning today is not because God came down to build their nation. It's not because God came down from heaven to give them instructions on what to do. You see nations with nothing, but they function. Why do they function? Have you asked yourself? They function because they have what they call rule of law, where you pay your tax, where you pay the workers that retire their pensions. You don't steal it, where you cannot loot anything that belongs to the people or the government and go home free, where you do not go and own oil well that does not belong to you. Koro koro, the oil well belongs to you and your family. Why the people that the original indigenous people of the land are suffering? They don't even have water to drink. They don't go to school. You from the north will come to their land and they possess their land, they possess everything. Even the air they breathe, you take it away from them. And when they talk, you go send soldiers, you go send the military, you go send their force, you go send all of them. They go clear them down because there is no rule of law. This rule of law is what we are looking forward. I know it might be difficult for us. It might be difficult. But those of us in diaspora, if we will begin to agree to the rule of law, it's not only where you live in America, in Canada, in Asia, in Europe, but you can also apply this rule of law in your land, in Biafra land. That is the beginning of the restoration. Restoration is not only coming to give your money. Hey, Biafra has come. Simon Ekpa has given us a restored Biafra. No, we all have something to do. We have parts to play in this our new nation. It's not time to fight anybody. It's not time to fight. I want to be the president. When the time for presidency comes, if you want to be the president, you go and contest. If you win, you become the president. Because I believe from the history that the Biafran people are they are the Democrats. That's as you are seeing me as a Biafran person, my name na democratic. Na me I be. I be Democrat. No be Democrat by party member or any, no, by origin. When you see Biafran people in the olden days, you see Democrat. It is in them. The world learned from us. That's why Biafra will be the best government in this, under this level. Chidera Christian, I don't know where you people are getting all this division and no division. We have one government. We have one government. Like I explained here, if you are just coming in, I will beg you to go back and listen to the program from beginning. You will understand that there is nothing like division. I said something and I made it clear that I don't agree with the government. It does not mean the government will not function. I don't like the government does not mean the government will stop functioning. I don't like this law does not mean that this law will not function. Here in the Western world, we know if you are driving, you must go to driving school. If you like it, be professional of Africa. If you come here, you must identify. Even if you are coming from South Africa, that they or Cameroon or any other place they accept their party. If you come here, you must go and they regulate whatever needed to be regulated. And you must abide by the law. So this government we are talking about is about the rule of law, period. Rule of law. As long as we know or we continue to obey the government, keeping our own part, the government will keep. I want to just say, there is nothing we need that we don't have. There is nothing we need. We are more talented than those that go to school to get this talent. To acquire talent, other people, other nations will have to go to school and read their ass out. Professor, before you can manage to get something and do, but go to Biafra land. You see people with nothing, they manage, they get a rotten wire, they was or even burnt wire, they join them together, they make telephone, they use it to call you. They built motor with a common mechanic that cannot even write his name. Who just use pan, construct, bang, 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 motor don't hit. You go put in, you go carry engine, fix just pans, fix the engine, and the motor will move and compete with other motors in the road. And you are looking for what? That is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that when these Biafra come, we will make sure that other African nations are well fed. Those that don't have oil, you will give them this oil free so that their land will be well as well. Because na Biafra go lead, every other nation go follow. That is it. Candemia, what are you saying? So, in absence of no other question, I would like to end this program. But like I said before, we must learn to listen and obey and follow the government. Period. There is no two ways about it. You must not like it. It must not be your own way. It must not be my own way. Tomorrow, if this government begin working without me, I will stand by the government as long as this is Biafra. I want to ask you a question. When Donald Trump contested for the president with Biden, no? I think with Biden, he lost. Did he stop being a citizen of Biafra, United States of America? No. When Hillary Clinton lost against Trump, did she stop being a citizen of the United States of America? No. All you need is rule of law. And this rule of law, you must follow, you must keep. Waiting they kick them out now. If I put them in command, King Gawuka, waiting they kick you out. King Gawuka, you are welcome.
Nwa Chineke ekelele m gị o.
And they were one month. No.
Ya dịkwara gị mma brother m. Ndị be nnukwanụ.
I the man no ekelele Chineke.
Oh, I know that a day like this is coming, but not so fast. I know that I have always believed that after Biafra declaration, that we will wage a war against ourselves. Maybe for power, tussle, finance, or any other reason. I knew that a day like this is coming, but not so fast. You know, after every wedding between a man and a woman, there is always what they call honeymoon. After every success is achieved, there is always a time for celebration. I believe if it's all about husband and wife marriage, we're supposed to still be in honeymoon, but it is not marriage proposal. Had it been, it is a kind of achievement. We are supposed to be in celebration mood, which is what we're supposed to be now. We're supposed to be tapping each other's back and said, thank God we did it. You know, in every dark moment, there is always a way out that God rescues his people. When our prime minister was taken away from us at the 11th hour, people were very, very, very confused. But then there is this spirit of sportsmanship amongst every Biafran government that we are able to mobilize ourselves and make sure that which the enemies wanted never to happen, it still happened. Because let me tell everybody listening to me, maybe people has forgotten what has happened before this day. The reason they bribed what is it called, Chief Raf Wazirike, was to make sure that Biafra agitation died. Raf Wazirike might be a hard nut in his own way, but when they caught his commanders, when the government penetrated Ndi Igbo, because Ndi Igbo ka eji akwatu Ndi Igbo, not outsiders. Anybody can like what I say.
Just said it now. Mazi, just said it.
Yeah. So, but this is what I said. Ndi Igbo ka eji akwatu Ndi Igbo. So, but sometimes people don't want to believe it. But I remember there is one guy that is called Onyeka. His name is Nkodinamba. I remember fighting with him in one program when I said that Ndibo is the problem of Ndibo. He said, no, I shouldn't say that. Don't say that. I believe it's either in your program or in another person's program.
That was on Space. I was there that day. It was
that guy really waged war against me. No, don't talk about it. No, Ndibo, they are great. They are good, blah, blah, blah. Kogide. At the end of the day. Now we are back to that same comment. I'm saying it again. If you want to put down an Igbo man, use an Igbo man to put down an Igbo man. Now that is not why I'm here. I'm not ready to play blame game. Now, I am beginning from the beginning. Ebemma, because I was not born during the Biafran War, but at least I am a grown up. I am a man. I am not a teenager during Raf Wazirike. Now that story of Raf Wazirike was quenched through the help of Emeka. Is it somebody? If I
Emeka Sia?
Emeka Oba also. No. One of the
Andy
Oba was the instrument. Andy Oba was the enabler. Obasanjo used him to end that Biafra agitation. And all of a sudden, God gave us another Messiah. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out. Now, I want to remind every Biafra listening to me. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying, but think about it. If it's okay, that's fine. If it's not okay, don't crucify me because this is my own opinion. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inner circle, including his wife, and they kidnapped him. The purpose of kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not for the sake of kidnapping him. No, it is just for a single purpose: to bring this Biafra agitation to a halt, to stop it completely. Because if you remove the head, the body is useless. You know, if you want to kill a snake, just cut off the head, and it's over. So they believe by kidnapping or planning with his inner circles, including his family members and his wife, when they succeed in kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra agitation is over. I remember this foolish idiot, Malami, when he spoke in Hausa language, because I used to hear Hausa language. He said, unquote, Munkamashi, meaning we have caught him. Inshallah, wanam magana mbanza Biafra ko menini yakari. That by the grace of their Allah, that any topic or discussion of Biafra, it's over. But little did they know that God has destined that Biafra must come, regardless of any obstacle we might face on our way going. These obstacles will come because our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said it, that we have an array of armies, but we must have it in mind that Biafra must come. We must overcome them. Now, when they kidnapped our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they did not stop Biafra. Agbara Hafim, our PM, came on board. It becomes more evidence that now, the reason our PM was taken away from us 11th hour was just for only one single purpose: to disorient, disorganize, destabilize, and eventually stop this Biafra agitation. So I am na Yondibo. I am na yo Biafrans. My plea to everybody listening to me: please do not belong to any party. Let us come one. Let us come together as one family. Let us make sure that we will never deliver the wish of our enemies to them in a platter of gold. Let us never allow them to win. Their single purpose, their single plan is to make sure that they destabilize us instead of us to think of how to forge ahead now that we have declared Biafra. Instead of us to think of how to defend, protect, and make sure that we stand tall in the midst of other nations. Now we will be busy backbiting, slandering, attacking each other. No, I am not your enemy. I am your comrade. I am your brother. I am your fellow compatriot because I love Biafra. And Mazi, you are not my enemy. You are not the Biafra we are fighting for. We have a common enemy. We have a simple goal. Our enemy is the Nigerian government that is bent in making sure that we remain their slave forever and ever, eternity. Do you know my problem, Mazi? God knows I have tried in my life. Today, If I die at this my age, I died as a fulfilled man. Do you know why? I have my wife, I have my children. I have achieved most of my aim, but that is not the end. What happens to my children after I am gone? Will they continue ruling over my generation? That is their plan. That is the plan of Nigeria. Now, Rochas Okorocha is somewhere breeding his own child to come and take over from where he stopped someday. Uzodinma is somewhere breeding his children to come and take over where they stopped. And Peter Obi, that is the plan here. Think about it. Ichoro, in a situation whereby your children will become foreigners forever and ever, it's not an option. Do you want to make it look like when you come back to Alibo, in the night, you will hear, up NEPA! Your children will jump up and down. In the next 5 minutes, they will take off the lights and everywhere will become darkness. Do you want to live in a world whereby merit will be the primary reward for every good thing? Merit. Not only our only our hope, only our Godfather. No. Everybody has to be rewarded in every department based on their academic qualification, not based on who they know or who is their father or who is their godfather. We must build a better society. Please, my brothers and sisters, anybody listening to me, anything we have to do to make sure that we reconcile the irreconcilable and jettison those who believe that they will never allow Biafra to see the daylight. Anybody who knows what he can do to make sure that this situation I'm in email today, I got put an email. And remember, this is winter period. Simon Ekpa is in Finland. Do you know, most of us who live abroad, how do you feel inside your house during this winter? Is it a comfortable season? Then imagine somebody who is in prison in this winter period. That is what Simon Ekpa is facing. Just for you and I. He volunteered himself. He said, and he warned us in advance. He warned us in advance. He said, I am not the problem. You are the problem, because hence they remove me, they will come for you. Is it not enough to know that now they have captured PM? Now their primary target now is just to make sure that they destabilize us within. Please, Mazi, whoever that knows any door, I can knock. Go and knock that door. Let us all come together and stop this. I don't want to know who is leading, who is not leading, who is right, who is wrong. There is no need to play blame game here. Do you know why? I'm not among the government. I don't know what transpired, but all I can see, all I can feel is that there is a problem. And that problem, we must never allow it to get out of hand. Remember, this is how it started after the kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu. Immediately, there is an internal war.
Mazi, Oka, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. You may be seeing problem, and every other Biafran may be seeing problem. But like I've explained before, and I will explain it again. Mazonga, I don't know where you are living, but probably you are not from there. You are not speaking from Biafra land, and you are not in Africa. Where you are, you have what is called rule of law.
Yes.
Good. And where you are, you have a government, a functional government. I don't mean government like a Tinubu's government and so on and the rest of them. Now, when somebody, okay, I want to ask you, for instance, okay, maybe you drive. When you get to an area that you were mandated to drive, maintain 40 speed per kilometer or 60, let me say 60 kilometer per hour, and you are in a hurry, you are missing your appointment, and you applied 100 kilometer per hour, what will happen?
The law will catch up with you, because ignorance of the law has no excuse, and no law is being set for anybody. If you violate the traffic law, that automatic camera will capture you, and you must pay that fine any day you went to renew a paper. Because I have a car here too, I drive too. So any place you are advised to maintain 40%. If you ever speed up 45%, nobody is talking to you, nobody will stop you, but that camera there will pick you up. So any day you just go to renew your paper, your driving license, anything, they will tell you, nah, you na. Ibara speed nukuru.
Very simple now,
And
that's why.
again, let me remind you as well. Let me help you here, brother, so to let you know that I understand where you're coming from, but I want you to understand me as well. A country or a union or any family that has no rule of law is like a car running without a driver. They are bound to fail. There must be rule of law. But at the same time, brother, when we come together, we can bridge our differences. In every misunderstanding, the only way to ratify.
No, I want to, that's where I am going. This misunderstanding, because you are not the first person that is coming to talk about misunderstanding. I want us to know that there is nothing like misunderstanding anywhere. That you fail to comply with the authority, with the rule of law, does not mean there is misunderstanding. Actually, what I wanted to explain with the 40 or 60 kilometer per hour, that you don't like it, does not mean that 60 kilometer per hour must be changed to favor you 200 kilometer per hour, that particular route, because this is the route you apply every day. And why is this only this your road? Why are they not putting the other? No, that route they know why it is 60 kilometer per hour. So whenever you get there, you must abide by the rule, or you face the consequences, you face the penalty. Why am I explaining this? Because in the government of Biafra today, I might not like what the government has instructed or given out to be the rule or to be the law. But that does not mean, when I say I don't like this kind of law, hey, this law is too much, this law, the one key person, that does not mean there is disagreement in the government. That is why when you go to American cabinet, you see them argue. And at the end of the argument,
they always come together.
Or constitution.
Put America first.
Hold on. In a situation like this, what do we do? When you open the constitution or the charter, you will find out whether you like it or not. Your term is 2 years. You cannot go beyond 2 years. So that you don't like it, you can jump to heaven. If you finish jumping to heaven, you jump down to earth and you can walk away if you like. You cannot stop the cabinet from functioning because you don't like what America has mandated to be their rule of law. So there is nothing like disunity or confusion or disagreement anywhere. If you don't like the way the government is functioning, it is left for you to say, I don't want to be part of this government. Do you understand me? It's just like in Nigeria today, we know. I have told this story of my cousin brother. He was invited to be the local government chairman of Osun in the year, I think, 2003. He was invited and he ran from Lagos. We were happy, we celebrated. He went home. He was given everything. At the end of it, he was told, don't worry about the election. Don't worry. Because he did not campaign, and this is just few hours to the election. He was told, don't worry yourself. All you need to do is do what we said. He said, okay, a day to the election, he was taken to a place where he should swear that this is what you must do, this is how it must be. My brother say, I no go fit do this. So what did they tell him? If you no go fit do am, na wetin we go do? You no go fit to work with us. What did he do? He walk away. The Hisa say, no, I will not agree because I don't. No, if you don't like it, you walk away. Very simple. That you don't like it, it does not mean it's a confusion. It doesn't matter what you do, what you want. What we want is not the issue, but the issue here is what the government need to move on. So go on.
I want him to. I have only 2 words. Then I will drop so that other people will come in. I want you to I don't want to. It's not like a question. It's like yes or no. During because I was not opportune or I was not opportune to be in Finland. If not someone I got during this Biafran Redeclaration Convention that took place last week, did any of you, most of you, or the cabinet or particular people visited our PM in the facilities he was detained? Just yes or no?
I did not visit him.
And he didn't away and were any member of the cabinet, starting from COS, finance.
That is for the cabinet.
You know why I'm saying it. No problem. You reserve the right to answer me this way. But let me tell you why I'm answering that question. You know, we have a serious problem because Nigeria is never a country in the first place. Nigeria is just a business venture that the British government created for their own economic benefit. So it was never a country. They only appoint people. That is why you see in every election, people have to travel to London. What is the name of this place to tell them how they are going to govern Nigeria? Because I believe Nigeria is the only country that is still openly in slavery. Other people, their slavery chain, is no more visible, but internally, the Africans are still in slavery, but Nigerian own is still visible. So for anybody to travel to Chatham House to tell them how they are going to govern, it's just like when a man is traveling to his in-law place to tell him how many times he'll be sleeping with his wife. That is what Nigerians are doing today, because any man who goes to his in-laws every time to tell him how he is going to be sleeping with their wife, that means he did not marry the wife, or rather, it's a contract basis something. He just arranging or keeping that woman for them. So Nigeria is a typical slave country. It was never a country. Now, what am I saying? Why am I saying this? In Nigeria, nobody can anybody who came out from the DSS dungeon in those days and tell us that his son Nnamdi Kanu is sleeping, he's eating bread and rice. I believe all those things are not 100% real something that Nnamdi Kanu will say, because whatever that came out from that place, hence it is never a free country. Everything that came out from that DSS is like fake news for me. But now, in contrast to Finland, Finland is a well-organized country. It's a country with rule of law. That means nobody is guilty until proven guilty. That means anybody who is under their custody still reserve the right to speak, and anybody can visit them. That means the lawyer representing our PM can still go there without harassment or anybody telling him not to speak, or to an extent, family members or friends can visit our PM, and our PM will talk to them, pass out information. But that's why I'm asking you this question. But if you can only say, I did not see PM, that's okay, I'm not going to go there again. Then finally, onye na-anụghị ebe a nọ lie ozu asị ya bọma ya ga-echite n'ụkwụ ọwa nwanne. For the fact I am not in this government, that means most of the things that goes in the government, I will never know them. That's why I'm going to believe what you said. I have said, as a patriot, as a comrade, as a Biafran agitator, somebody who is in the media, somebody who is involved in the media, somebody who loves Biafra as my country, because I'm not a Nigerian. I'm not a Nigerian. I'm a Biafran. So now that I've asked you this question and you have answered me and promised me, apart from we are brothers, I wonder also, apart from we are brothers, we are good friends and we are all Biafrans. You said to me categorically on air, there is no problem. It's just that people does not want to accept the reality on ground. I'm not going to ask you again. I believe you, but Biko, anybody who is trying to raise his or her ugly head or to steer problem, that person must remember three things. One, there are innocent children who were starved to death between 1967 to 1970. There are pregnant women for her, destroy their fetus, those unborn children. There are men beginning from the day this business enterprise was created called Nigeria. Remember the people that was slaughtered in Kano State, 1945. And remember Obibo under Nwike. Remember Mpo massacre. Remember this river under Peter Obi, where our people were dying.
Izu River.
Remember Ogi massacre. Remember Ogi massacre. Remember Aba massacre. Remember Olu massacre. Remember Nwidi massacre. Remember every person that have died on this road. Do not joke with their blood. For every wrongdoing, there must be consequence. Cheta, above all, Nnamdi Kanu is innocent of anything Omega today. He is only answering this problem because of you and I and our next generation. Finally, remember our PM, Nerubegi, 1 month now. There is too much. This weather, many people doesn't know what this winter weather, how destructive it is. This man is there. Do you know why? He refused to take money from Nigeria government. He refused to compromise anything. He said it is Biafra or nothing else. So whenever you go to bed, remember those who have died in this struggle and ask yourself, I that is still alive, why must I destroy or sabotage Biafra?
Thank you, Onwuka. Thank you so much for this. Your the last your words for the Biafrans. I believe everybody listening to that concluding part of your statement. Like I've been saying, and I will say it again. Biafrans, there is no problem anywhere. And I want to tell us, like I have explained here 1,001 times before, you don't expect the government to do things the way you want. If they will do it the way you want, that makes it no government. Like I see Alozie Friday saying this is not the right time to dissolve the cabinet. When is the right time? If you are here, that's why I will always encourage us, whenever you join a program, don't just come and tell us what you have premeditated before now. Come and tell us from what you experienced from that program. If you go back and listen to what we have done in this particular program, you will understand that this your statement now, Alozie Friday, is just as you shouldn't have been saying it if you have listened to what we said here. So please, there is no confusion anywhere. The government of Biafra, the government that Mazi Simon Ekpa structured, is intact. We are not DOS, and we are not like DOS, and we are not going to be like them. The problem that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had was that the people, the criminals surrounding him did not allow him to structure the government. That was why, because they have their ulterior motive. But this government is a government that Simon, I keep referring us back about 3 weeks ago to what our Prime Minister said to Dr. Damage program in the Dr. Damage, where he said, even with me or without me, the way I have structured this government, it doesn't even need me, Simon Ekpa, to bring Biafra. Biafra must come. And today we are in the Biafra. So nobody, even if me, Coco, me where they here, collect money from Nigeria, come begin the talk. Hey, Ngozi Rabez is a thief. Hey, COS is a criminal. Hey, Sonia Kurawa is a criminal. It will not stop Biafra from coming. I want us to get this. That's why I always say something. Listen to the truth. The government have made it clear that the cabinet is being dissolved. Let us wait for the government to tell us what to do next. The government said that the fundraising has been postponed, not cancelled. Go to social media today. All you see people telling you they have cancelled the fundraising. The fundraising was not cancelled. Please. Okay, we still have many people here. Wow. Okay, Ngozi Obi, you are welcome. You have the mic.
Hello, Braugo. Good
You're
evening, sir.
welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, kwalo na aka ka kwalo na aka unu mere ọfụma. Hey, unu mere ọfụma. Ụmụ Biafra unu nwa aka. Hey, nna. Hey, nna ụmụ Biafra na-aja n'ike. Unu mere ọfụma nnọọ. Anyị na-ekene Chukwu okike abịa ama ka onye ọbụla si wee the whole world si wee gbazuo na Finland. Unu emecha unu ga-eme na Finland. Onweghị onye ha achọ de. Onweghị onye fent asị na-abụghị ụlọ ọgwụ. Onweghị onye nwụ anwụ. Anụ unu niile anwa emechakwa Chukwu okike abịa ma anyị Biafra anyị ala Igbo edukwa onye ọbụla wee narue na ebe ọbụla onye anwa abịa. Anyị na-ekene Chineke nna because ọ dịghị izi. Onwe ndị jecha like this isi atọ ha n'ụzọ. Petuso ụmụ Biafra atọ ha n'ụzọ. Onye ọbụla ji ọma nna nụ anụ nne. Ịma one thing ọ dịka Disney ji wee na-emota na social media bụ that na ịma yesterday even mụnwa so mụnwa watch the thing. Anyway, mgbe m watchicha ya so ọ bụghị na ya ha eziokwu na ya nọghọ na gọọmenti but ume ka mmadụ ga-esi wee mee ihe mikpo ogodo onye anwa afa mmadụ ya ama na onwe ihe na-agani within it and onweghị onye obi dị mma ka ihe ọjọọ gaa now because onye ọbụla obi anwụrị mgbe even for the first time for that 29th I declared the thing onye ọbụla dị shock but that shock anyị nwebụ na upon that onye ọbụla obi anwụrị ga-afụ ebe niile na-akpụ ụzọ na-atọ from the ego awepụta onye ọbụla dịchacha happy and for na snow na-adanye ụmụ Biafra n'isi unu value our prime minister unu kwanode na oyi niile anwa na-atụ that place. Nna biko ihe m ga-agwa gị bụ na ama na ịnọ na gọọmenti na ịnọ na media but onwe ihe na-eme because na that momo so nsị ka m jụọ gị na which na ịzachagwa ajụjụ niile onye ọbụla joge that na ọ bụ ihe Dr. Ngozi Orabeze our COS ọ bụghị onye nwa na-ewepụta ihe na-ekwuni no destruction, you understand, and otu has way everything ọ bụghị that na there's not going to be any fundraising anymore. No, We need fundraising. It's now we need it to do what? To save our place, to save our people down home. You understand? So
My
anything
sister,
that,
my
yeah,
sister, Ngozi, listen. I have said this over and over. The fundraising was not cancelled. It was only postponed.
yes,
Good. I am saying this because of people writing, why must she postpone the fundraising being tomorrow, Saturday 7th? She gave you reason in that. You see, our problem is that when we go to anything, we take what we want to take and throw the others away. This is why some pastors will scam you and scam you and scam your children and scam you of everything. Most of us here today arguing, fighting. Why must she dissolve government? Why must she postpone it? You did not read the memo. And when someone tried to read and explain this memo, you don't want to listen. You are made up because somebody have told you the fundraising was cancelled. That was why I came here today, brought the memos, the two memos, the dissolution of the cabinet and the postponement of the fundraising. I explained them. We all read them line by line. And those that were here understood it.
yeah.
Anybody coming now to ask why, you are asking why because you were not here. And this is why I ask you, go back and listen to what we have done in this program before we get to this point. Then after reading it, go get the constitution, go get the two memos, the dissolution and the postponement. Read it line by line. After reading it, you don't see reasons. Well, I will be here doing program again. Come back and ask me. I will give you answer.
You know,
Okay.
yeah, Brodugo, more
Yeah.
water. I understand everything that in that moment. But what is people? Some people, some people doesn't read and understand it. Some people are listening, as you are saying it, not them to go and read it. And some people go through you guys social media, what you people are saying, why people are reacting the way they are reacting. Anybody that is reacting about our COS, that person, this is clear English. I don't know what people are saying, are asking more, but what my concern now is that our Sonia Barawa, and our finance minister, the way they said something that yesterday that they must is under it, that fundraising must take over. The fundraising must carry on Saturday. That must today, there's something that is wrong. You understand? Let us say the truth. And another thing again, that even today, even Chiamaka Jerry, this morning, even if the way Chiamaka even saying something will tell you that, so anything that our COS said is not, so that's not going to obey it. We are not a baby.
My
You understand?
sister, listen.
No, let me finish. Bro. That letter is clear for everything. There now, whether they agree or don't agree, let them obey it, because that letter that our COS said, it comes from the order of our Prime Minister, because he cannot disobey order for our Prime Minister. I live in England. You understand? This government, even when conservative is there, and this current, everybody is happy and say, oh, we are going to vote for Labour. They are going to vote for Labour. Do you know that conservative is now more good, more than this current? You understand? Government, but everybody is here and everybody is obeying their law. Whether you like it or not, you obey. There's nobody cannot say that I'm not going to obey the law, because you are using everything in diaspora to give people example and we example. You understand? Everybody, nobody is bigger than government. You understand? Even though you are inside, there's one man, yeah, a minister, you know, he slapped somebody, you know, and yeah, the man is a Labour Party. The man resigned because he knows that what he did is wrong. You know, this is not government in inside anymore. We have our government, and you understand? He cannot say that you are minister, you know, under Samonepan, and you are not obeying the law. No. And another thing that everybody donated in this occasion, yeah, I'm doing cleaning job, but if I tell you how much I donated for this Finland loan, not the one that I said direct debit or the one that I'm paying, you understand? You cannot come always and be telling us that, you know how much I donate, you know, I'm this, I'm that. No, this is a government. You know that we are not going to sugarcoat anything. Let us come to play, because we are not going to be a Nigeria anymore. We are Biafrans. Let us go respect. Anything that is not good, let us say it. No.
Thank
And
you.
another thing, yeah, no, bro,
There are many people here. There are many people here, my sister. Allow others to speak.
Brago, the time your brother is saying, you give your brother time. You give your brother time. If person is saying the truth, you cannot give time. Yeah, and another thing that Sana Barawa, you need to apologize to who? To Awada. You need to apologize to Awada, because you know, how can you not call Ada, but it's in this una team, you know? Yeah, you need to do that. Goodbye. Let us say the truth. I don't bloody care. We are in Biafra.
Okay. No, Ada Biafra, you have fired like Ada Biafra. I can see the blood running very hot. Ah, take am easy. I take care of you with God. No jam me, because this kind of power of blood, if you jam anybody, that person is finished too. Okay, Apostle, you have the mic. I beg, let us try to use 3 minutes. We can always come back to you again. Today I'm not going anywhere. So if the Biafrans want to talk the next 2 hours, we will be here. So please, just let us use 3 minutes, and let others have the chance to speak as well, and they make their contributions. So we can always come back again to you, please. So Apostle Paul, you have the mic. Apostle Paul, are you there? Can you hear me, Apostle Paul? Okay. Emo AJ, if you can hear me, you have the mic. You have been coming in and going out. I guess it's your network. So you have the mic now. Emo AJ. And you don't even have microphone. Emo AJ, as you are coming in, accept the microphone, so you will have the mic to speak. So you will go out and come back again. As I'm coming back, you will see the sign for you to accept the microphone. Okay, you have to accept the software using your microphone. Okay. Apostle Paul, I can see you are making noise. Can you hear me? Apostle Paul, can you hear me? Okay. Obieze, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, go 247.
Yeah, Obieze, you're welcome.
Good morning. One day working day. I greet all Biafrans. Day one. I greet the God of heaven for granting you guys a safe journey. It's not easy. Yeah, so my people, Biafra, all hail Biafra.
Almost to help Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra, my brother. Almost hail Biafra. It's nice. What is going on now is normal thing, you understand? Why I say it's normal, it's my own opinion, you understand? This government, I don't think like 75 or 80% of the people in the government, Most of them they didn't go to this thing, any lesson or any this thing, teaching about leadership or this thing. Most of them are just normal, like the way all of us are. You understand? But a call come for them to serve their nation. All of them just volunteer and they join this thing. But right now, we are into the main business. And the business now, everything is very simple. We have constitution. We have constitution. Anything you want to do, go to the constitution. As long as it's government, there is procedures for everything. And my own personal understanding, chief of staff, I use Donald Trump first regime as an example. Chief of staff of Donald Trump first regime is, I think, either Ryan Previous. He was the chief of staff, but he didn't organize the government, and the government was just fumbling every day, one news or to another, every day, different news every day. The government, Donald Trump was tired of the information that was coming out, leak everywhere. Once the government discuss anything inside, before you come out, the news is outside. But the news is not meant for the public. They have to take away that chief of staff and bring John Kelly, general in army. Donald Trump employed John Kelly, which I beg, please come and help me. This government, they are just giving me headache. And John Kelly come and they organize everything. Everything died and quiet everywhere, silence. So the chief of staff is the chief organizer of the government. Both foreign president, to anybody that is coming to visit the president, chief of staff must be number one to contact, because he or she is the last person to the president. Before you take any information, whether you are in the foreign affairs ministry, whether you are in the information ministry, whether you are education ministry, finance ministry, after you finish your proposal in your department, the minister will take it to the chief of staff. Please, I want to see the president. The chief of staff will allow you, okay, come by 10 o'clock, come by 12 o'clock, come by 2 p.m. That is the work of chief of staff, to organize the government. To organize the government. So there's nothing the information minister or the finance minister will do without the knowledge of approval of the chief of staff. Anybody that can go to the Google or go to dictionary and ask dictionary, what is the work of chief of staff in a government? So this thing is very simple. We will not kill them. It already happened, but my own advice to them is, let it not happen again. Let it not happen again. All of us, we are just learning. It's a new government. We have the constitution. You can get your constitution and read what the work of finance ministry, the work of information ministry, the work of chief of staff in the government, so that this kind of thing will not happen next time. It doesn't supposed to occur. We're not supposed to be talking about this now. We're supposed to use this time and talk the way forward for the government. The way forward for the government. If they dissolve the government, the Biafra Republic government in exile, the new government supposed to have a way forward. Like the finance now, when you come to the finance, if you are going to the website to pay money, what you see there is Biafra Republic government in exile, IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. We are no more indigenous people of Biafra. Right now, we are United States of Biafra, USP. So, which means if the government sits down and think, oh, there's noise outside.
No, I'm clapping for you. You are just doing justice to that. I like the way you explain it.
Yes. No, my brother, this is for all of us. It's very simple. So, like now, we have the government in exile before, and now no more government in exile. Now we are United States of Biafra. I'm a businessman. I register my business. And some places, some bank, when you go to the bank and you say you don't know of this bank, the bank will tell you, okay, where is your ID card? They want an ID card that show that name in that business, that it relates to you. So if we are going now to meet a government to sponsor us, a foreign government to sponsor us, or this lobby, we are doing lobby. If you are going to the lobby, you're not going to be telling them indigenous people of Biafra. No. We are United States of Biafra, and the government is supposed to sit down and look into it. If it's possible to change that name, that is the government. They don't need to bring out to the public. The government don't need to bring this into the public. The only thing from next month or from next week, this account number, you will not be seeing IPOB anymore, Indigenous People of Biafra. You will be seeing United States of Biafra in the account name. Don't be surprised, it's our account. Pay your money to that account. Everybody move forward. All these arguments and the power tussle, we don't need it right now. Everybody's supposed to follow his lane. You don't leave your lane. Information ministry cannot leave this and go to go to foreign affairs ministry. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you. We continue. Okay, Obuju, can you hear me? If you can hear me, you have the mic. Obuju, can you hear me? Okay. Mercy, are you there? Mercy, are you there? Okay. Christopher, can you hear me? If you can hear me, pick up the mic. All right. Apostle Paul, can you hear me?
Yes, my brother, Joe. God bless you.
He say amen, and you too. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, please, I'm use this opportunity to encourage our brothers that everybody should have patience. Everybody should have patience. What boy made mistake now? What boy made mistake? It's a new government. People, we already have a constitution. If we are confused, we'll go back to the constitution. We have legal department that can interpret the role of everyone that's speculated and written down in the constitution. So we are not gambling. We have a constitution already written down. We must follow the rule of law to guide us. And even if we want to add anything, they should they should know that nothing has added apart from what we are going to be obeying the constitution. So nobody, just as you said, there is no trouble here. People can disagree. If you check Democrat and Republican, they heat up arguments. That does not mean their vision is not for one focus. Is to get the best. Yes, the finance minister or whatever, please, wherever you are, if you're hearing me, calm down. Bring out your argument. There's nothing wrong. Our defense minister, bring out your argument. You people should analyze it. And other people now, as you throw it publicly, you will know that if you are wrong or right. Because public opinion also counts. Because public is going to watch you in what you are doing. So now, if you have listened to social media, you will not draw back to know that you are wrong. Nobody will tell you are wrong. And with your level of education and level of your intelligence, you just come out and I'm sorry, you move ahead. And that is maturity. Because nobody will not tell you whether you are wrong, because you have seen many social media where people are pointing out who is wrong and who is right. But it's not in our duty to do anything against you. We can only point out because this thing has been thrown to the public. Public must talk about it. Then you take a decision on your own to know that this step I took was not pleasant with people. Then you draw it back yourself and apologize and move on. And I'm telling you, nothing has happened. Please, Nigerians, we Igbos, please, everybody, don't use your gra when we take they do business or look for something in this government. Everybody should relax. Everybody should relax. I'm telling you, and be patient. Let us find a way. So now, a lot of people will support our fundraising. A lot of people are willing to support. I'm waiting for the fundraising myself so that I can contribute my own quota. So people should be talking how we can raise funds to be able to face what is in front of us, challenge we're having. Please, I'm telling you, my brother dear, don't, Ugo, please, as a mature man, continue pleading everybody, because if there is crisis, because he said there is no crisis, yeah, that is your heart. You don't know other people's heart. Then we need to quench it before it become crisis, before it become problem. We need to quench before it become a problem to crisis. We need to stop it now. So you have to talk whoever direct, you people that have their phone number, talk to them direct that this is not the time for this, please. Even the chief of staff, the finance minister, whosoever, the media man, everybody, please. This is not the time. Let us, because a lot of people are waiting to support. This is a support we want. Everybody, social media will be talking about support now. Not even this thing we're talking. You should be talking the date of raising fund and way forward, not all these things, please. I thank God, Begunan.
Apostle, thank you so much. All of us, we all know me. I don't do this kind of program. It's just once in a while. I will do it in correct impressions. And today, there are so many impressions that are out there. Some people are saying the government are fighting for money, this, that. That is why I brought out this memo. I don't know when you joined. The two memo, I brought them and I explained them details by detail. So those that don't know why the cabinet was dissolved, you don't know why the government postponed the fundraising. I think, is it you or Obieze that explains something here that I clapped? All these, and when you go to that memo, you will see that there are some things that need to be done. And this is why this is all government. So all I am encouraging us to do is stay focused, eyes on the ball. Keep your eyes on the information the government is passing and the directives.
I agree with you. I agree with you. What you are doing, what you are saying, I agree 100%. I agree with you 100%. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm agree with you 100%. What I'm trying to tell you, please, those people, those actors, you should talk to them privately. What they're doing in public is very good. Very good. What they're doing in public now is good. But those actors, talk to them. You just have to talk to them privately. Calm down them, please.
Mazi, Apostle, sorry. When Jesus, when Abraham, I think Harold met Abraham and was begging Abraham from his hellfire portion, and Abraham in his own bosom enjoying, and was begging Abraham to send a prophet from the paradise to go to his family and tell them to confirm that this is true. What did Abraham respond? You see, we are all matured, we are all adults. There is nothing that when a mistake occurred, like somebody is saying here, that the other name was not mentioned. Probably it's a mistake that Sonny made because he did not say anything out of a paper. He just came on stage and that wasn't planned. That wasn't planned. So I'm not saying because Sonny did not tell me. I am telling you, probably he did not remember. You see, he was trying to call the names and said, I can't even remember all of them. Then he said, if you are in the media, please come out. Okay, probably he forgot to mention Adade Orama. So I'm not there to say, I'm not defending Sonny, I'm not defending Adade Orama. I'm just giving you an example. I want us to understand that there are something you call mistake, and there are something that is being carried out, something that you carried out intentionally. They are not. They are
Exactly, Ugochukwu. I understand what you're saying. But let me round up. Let me round up before. Let me round up. No verse. Let me round up. I understand when it comes to conflict management. The best way to manage conflict. The best way to manage conflict is to stop it earlier before it escalates. So please do whatever you can do as a mature man. And you people, I respect you all a lot. You know, I like you. You are move. Let's move. I love that word. Please do everything. The best way to maintain conflict, to stop conflict, is to start on time and stop it. What we are saying now must have communicated to them. People, we have communicated to them already. They know what side we are now. And you now putting phone on them will make them to know that Biafra will not toy with this thing, this declaration. Let me tell you, this declaration, nobody will toy with it. Oh. Nobody, not even me as a pastor. I'm preaching it in the altar that everybody should go and vote. Everybody, I've been preaching, following. Nobody should toy with this declaration. I'm telling everybody should be strong, steadfast, focused. Let us channel a way to be raising money so that we can have millions to achieve what we want to achieve. We can be able to do it. If all black friends in this world bring $1, one pound, we have millions of pounds to do what we are going to do. Please, nobody should toy. Nobody, not even man, do toy. And forget about what people said. Whether they say anything, we don't need everybody. I was telling somebody today, you need only 10% of people to change a nation. You don't need 100%. You only need 10% of people to change a nation. Even people that make Britain to leave EU, they are not up to 100%. They are just 51% out of the whole 100%. So it is when we started, others will start joining. Please, I tell God, beg everybody, people are ready. Let us be talking how to raise funds now. Let them, if they have not changed the account, they should get patient. We can be using the account before until our prime minister come out. It's not going to be jail. It's not going to be jail. It's going to come out. And even because of that, this is a strategy. It's a powerful strategy. Me, I look at it as a big strategy they are using, and it will come out mightily and strong. So everybody, please, everybody come down. And using the God I'm serving, the Chineke I'm serving, by the special grace of God, this journey has started. He that began this job, he that began this journey will conclude it with us. And God has begun this journey with us. He will conclude it with us. We are not alone in this journey. And I want you, everybody should be patient with pastors, be patient with native doctors, be patient with everybody. We are fighting one goal, and that is to get Biafra. Don't discriminate. Pastors are this, this are this. No, this is not the time to do that now. This is the time to be focused. We have a constitution. If you are confused, go straight. Please, I want you to tell us how to get the constitution. Can we order it and it will send to us? Let us know. That's one of the things I want to ask you. I rest my case. Tell us how to get the constitution, please, so that I can order my own. Is it in the internet? I want hard copy. I want to have it in my house right now, if possible, so that I start going through to gather myself and respect myself in my father's land.
Thank you so much. Apostle, the Constitution will be that all these are why we must to keep our eyes on the government. For now, like the COS made it clear on that I think in the postponement of room is full. Please, if you have spoken and you are not saying anything, you can leave for others to come in. So like COS made that things are being put in place. So there are a lot of things like this constitution now it will be made available to the public in due time, as soon as possible. I believe maybe through coordinators, through zonal leaders or whatever, governors and admins, it will be made available, and the exact amount to pay for it, that's the price, will be made known to the Biafrans or to the general public should anybody want it. But for now, it has not been made clear. It has not been decided. Only even in Finland, those that wanted it could not get it because of the schedule of the thing, the way things went, because of the rescheduling of this and this, like we all know that the December 2nd was supposed to be the declaration date, but it was declared the first day being 29th of November. So
they can put it in the internet. We buy it from there. We buy it from there.
That's all of this will be available very soon. Believe me.
They can put it in Amazon. Let them put it in Amazon, print it, put it in Amazon. We buy it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let me support it on the constitution. According to what I heard on the convention, anybody that need the constitution should go through the through his admin or your state those in the through the rep or your admin. The admin, because they shared it through all the whole rep one by one to take it to their different locations. You understand? So anybody that would need the constitution should go through your admin or through your rep or through your governor. That is how you get it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
That's what they said that day. Yeah.
Thank you so much for helping me out there. Okay, Obuju, are you there? Obuju, if you can hear me, pick up the mic.
Thank you so much, my brother. 247.
There we go.
I have to start from thanking everybody that went to Finland. We all are here and saw all the performance of that time. And everybody is celebrating and still happy. So we thank God for that. It's a achievement and a credit to Biafra all over the world. So coming to what is happening, I can only say nobody's above mistake. It is very, very that sometimes you go even when we are having a little bit disagreement with a brother or a sister, we end up here. It's a very wrong move. I have been complaining about that. Every time a brother is a problem, they will just reject them. And the media, you are talking to the whole world. So the whole world now, their eyes is on Biafra. So we can't just every time a little thing will come to the media and talk what we are not supposed to talk. So, but the mistake has been done. My only advice to my brothers who went to the media and after the election and after the dissolving of the government. So, I think if we understand what government, we still have to respect that government. We're not respecting our sister Orabeze. We're respecting the government of Biafra. So when that instruction comes, perfect. So whether it's perfect or not perfect, but for the state, it has come state suspension for 1 week. What is we come back, like some people came back 2-3 days ago, and we started having a disagreement. So my advice is everybody should forgive each other and let everything continue. And the media is supposed to know the things they're supposed to do, know their limits, and know the things they cannot do. So let us respect ourselves, respect the government, and the finance the level you can go, and the media know where you can, the level you can stop. So not somebody moves more than even before even the I think after not coming back. He's supposed to address us this weekend. Praise the whole world. I am back. He's supposed to come back, sit down, thank the whole Biafrans for their performance for this weekend that everybody is home and nothing happened. That is the first thing we're supposed to hear. Not hearing the finance. We know, everybody knows that this time around there is no more joke. And for somebody to start it, that person has to, any person who breathes up must breathe down. And then he gets more energy to fight. So that's what Biafra has breathed up, they need to sit down and get more energy to carry on. So any person who breathes up, breathes down, knows that it's fight. So he has to start the fight the way it's supposed to be. But the way they started it is absolutely wrong. If you're angry for any other thing of any person, hold it and remove it. I can quote one of the American presidents I love so much, Clinton. He said we cannot love each other at the same time, but we can work and we can tolerate each other at the same time. So, and that's the only disagree anything. So that is what I'm trying to say them this. Let everybody, for the state, they have said, let everybody, hold on. This weekend we're supposed to hear from our the person that is representing now. So we hear what direction, we welcome the Biafrans, that's the first thing, but we have not had anything from all of a sudden. Somebody come and make emergency contact. It's not good. So what is not good is not good. And that is what issue is. When you make a mistake and your people tell you this thing is wrong, what you have to do is say, okay, I'm sorry. Then that's one that is why I think woman says told woman from America. When she made a mistake, she said, PM, I'm sorry. That was wrong. And that put enemy into shame. Because that is somebody, one priest was saying, one American, he said the only thing that Christ used to defeat Satan was because of humility. But Satan said, you defeated me because of humility, but I don't have to. So it's important in everything we are doing. So not everybody has to stand up. We cannot speak ahead. We know that we have thousands of them who can lead this movement, but let us respect that person who is there at the moment. So that is what I want to contribute. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anthony Godwin said, please, I just want clarity. Is the solution not supposed to happen after restoration of USB so they can update or so that they can conduct election and vote people in places? You see the problem we have. I've said this over and over. Anthony, go back to that memo, or you go back, rewind back this particular video, this particular program, and find out why and what happens. Why the memo, why the dissolution, what happens next. They are supposed to be transitional government. Is this transitional government that is supposed to organize the election, not cabinet, not this cabinet that was dissolved? So this is what I said. Don't jump and say, hey, COS dissolved the cabinet. You are shouting with others. You don't even know why. You did not read the memo. You did not see the memo. You are not interested in getting this memo and seeing it. Go through it detail by detail. Both the memo of dissolution and the memo of postponement. Go through them. If there is something you don't get clear there, call me now. I am still here. Ask me. This part of this memo, I don't get it. What is it? Why is it? But our problem is that we are not interested in getting. That's why Mazen Namdekanu said, if you want to hide anything from man, Africans, go and write it down. They will not have time to read it. They will not have time to read it. So let us go back to that memo. It will not, it's just less than a minute. You will read it. Go get those two memos. They are there in the COS handle, X handle. Go there, take a look at them, one after the other, the two of them. Read them gradually, detail by detail, line by line, words by words. Then when you don't understand anything or you don't agree with any part of it. It's when you have argument. But from your question now, you don't even know why you have not read it from what you are saying here. So please, let us help ourselves. Let us stop throwing questions that are unnecessary, please. Okay. Obuchi just spoke right now. Am I true? Is it Obuchi? Is it Obuchi? You are the one that just finished speaking now. Okay, I see. Proud Biafra, are you there? Proud Biafra, are you there? Okay, Messi, are you there? Messi, are you there? Okay, in absence of nobody having anything to say more, this is 3 hours that I've been here. Okay, who is Proud Biafran? I think that's Proud Biafra, right? Proud Biafra, you have the mic. You have the mic. Go on and speak. We can hear you. Remove the earphone. Remove that earphone so you can speak. Your earphone is the problem. Because from here, your microphone is good. Remove the earphone. Proud Biafra, remove the earpiece. Remove it. If you remove it, we will hear you. Okay, as we wait for him. Remove it from your phone as well. We can't hear you either. You can't hear you either. Okay. And Messi too, we can't hear you. Messi is having problem as the same as Proud Biafra. Okay. No, so can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazugo.
How you doing?
Alarugomu, I've get to my destination. I'm just joining, sir. Good afternoon.
Wow. Good to know. You're welcome back. No, so we can't hear you again.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
Yeah. I said I would just hold on the mic like just 2, 3, 5 minutes so that I will be able to know exactly how and where to contribute on this program. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nonso. Okay. Proud Biafra.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
You go on, Proud Biafra, go on.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity, but I can say I am disheartened at what is going on. I am beginning to see another DOS here forming. If you understand what I mean.
Mazi, hold on. Proud Biafra, hold on.
Yeah.
I've made this clear before. There is nothing like DOS. I want us all to know that this is government. It's not an organization.
I know.
And I want us to remember our PM 3 weeks ago response to what he said in Dr. Damage's platform, that when somebody asks him that question, if you are not there, what will happen to this your government? He said,
I was there. I listened.
Okay.
I was there.
Yeah. So I want us to know that he had laid down everything. That is why I encourage everybody to read the memo before you come out to shout about
Yes,
the memo.
there's something. Can you just allow me to say something?
Yeah. Go on, but I don't want you to paint
Okay.
the narrative that you are disheartening. It is disheartening. You
All
are
right.
sad. This one,
But
there is nothing to be sad. Everything is moving on well. We have declared our Biafra. We are happy. We are a newborn nation. Thank you.
okay, this thing I complained it and I asked a kind of question on the COS X handle, and what I got was she blocked me immediately. I was blocked immediately.
So,
So
what was the question you asked?
I asked, what I said was that let whatever our PM put in place that has worked all this while remain the same until it comes out. That I do not want to see something like the like of Nelly of Ebu. I don't want this kind of thing that happened the last time.
What you are saying, excuse me, Mazi, hold on. The two things you are saying, let what PM led in place remain
that
the
has
same.
worked, that has worked all this while.
Hold on. You don't want to see people like Nnen Nayanya. Can you be clear?
Nelly of Ebu, Nzema, all of those things will first in the face
Mazi,
the path.
hold on. Biafra, proud
I'm
Biafra.
listening. I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening.
I have said here, we are government. What do you mean when you said you don't want anything changed from what PM led down for now? Be clear so we understand you. If you have a question, ask me. I'll answer your question.
What I mean is this. We've seen the fundraising during when our PM was with us, and he's still with us, and he's going to come out very soon. You know, when he was here, for the whole of the time he has been, there was not a day that fundraising was stopped or postponed. Even some community town halls was some kind of avenue to raise also funds. But what is going on now? Why? That's the question. That's my question.
Did you read the
Why?
memo? Did you read the memo?
I've seen the memo, but I don't see the need for
a
it.
very simple question, Mazi. Did you read the memo?
I said I've seen it. I've read it. I don't see any reason for that.
You don't see any. Okay. If you read the memo, hold on now. You've read the memo. You don't see any reason. So the reasons given there are not good enough for you.
They are not cogent enough. They are not cogent enough.
Okay. Hold on. Since you are not in agreement with that, you can now see why COS block you, because you want things to be done in your own way. And I want you to understand, I don't know where you are calling from. If you are living in a place where the government is functional, things don't go your way. Things go according to the government, the way the government wants it. That is what we call rule of law.
Okay.
Today in Nigeria, today in African countries, in Nigeria, for instance, you see Tinubu coming to tell you we have Ministry of Office of President's son, or Office of the President's wife, President's first daughter, and the allocation were allotted to them because there is no rule of law. Anybody can wake up tomorrow and do what they like.
But what if it is coming with ulterior motives? What if there's some ulterior motives?
Don't let me kick you out. If you don't, I'm not arguing with you. If you don't want to believe what I'm saying, you don't want to agree with me, you have right to your opinion. But don't come here to fight me. You have not given us any reason. You are not in the government. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are calling from. But one thing I want everybody to understand is that this Biafra government has nothing in common with the Nigerian government. And when anybody begins to think that you will have it your own way, the way you have it in Nigeria, that is when you get it all wrong and it will not work.
Okay, let me say this one last thing. Let me say this one last thing
for this caller.
Hold
let
on,
me see. Let me
hold
say
on,
one.
speaker, please. Can I ask you a question? Yes.
I removed
I
him
want to
because
ask you one.
he's making noise here. I removed him.
Okay.
Go on
I
and say
wish he
what
was
you want
here.
to say.
I wanted to ask him because there is a difference between government in exile and the government officially declared. You understand? So these things that people are just trying to confuse yourself here. I don't see anything wrong in that because they are trying to put things in order to fit the current status of this government. Now we are no longer government in exile. Biafra has been declared, and right now we are seeking for recognition. That is so we have to put things in order. So for me, what the COS has said and what the COS has done was exactly in line with the same thing our prime minister said and even told us earlier before, that once Biafra is redeclared, that this Biafra government in exile will be dissolved. So, but for me, I will not even dive into more issues, but I just want him to have this point in his mind, that there is a difference between government in exile and a full functioning working government that are seeking for recognition. So in everything that we do, we have to make sure that everything falls in place accordingly, so that tomorrow it's not going to contradict anything, or like maybe, because this time around we are facing an international diplomatic era. We are no longer like the official document that we have been seeking for to be recognized as a sovereign nation has been regenerated. So we have to push forward and make sure that according to things, for things to work out well for us, is for us to follow the instruction that is coming from the government accordingly, because that is my understanding, my people. I don't know, Mazi Ugo 247, if you still have any other thing to say concerning that, then if not, then we move on. Thank you.
Okay. I just wanted to okay, he's out, he's gone. What is his name? Biafra Biafra what? Proud Biafra. Okay, he's back. Proud Biafra, listen to me. Don't unmute yourself. If you unmute yourself, I'm going to kick you out. If you unmute yourself, I will kick you out. You said you did not understand or you don't see reason. And I want you to see and listen here now. In order, this is the last stanza of the memo. In order for the government to live up to its expectation towards governance, the government is now moving on to the next phase of our nation building. And on this note, the BRGIE cabinet is hereby dissolved as it has achieved its purpose as post-declaration body, in driving our liberation movement and restoring our lost sovereignty. A transitional body is in place towards a new cabinet for the new administration. Did you get that? In case you don't get it, I'm going to show you another thing. Hold on. And here, you said you don't see reason why this thing was postponed. I think Obieze is still here. Obieze made something clear here before, and I would like him to clear it again. You said something that made me clap. Now, listen. After reading this, tell me you don't see reason again. Now, dear fellow United States of Biafran citizens, due to necessary arrangement being put in place as a newly restored sovereign nation, our weekly fundraising slated for December 7th, 2024 has been postponed till next week to allow enough time for the implementation of a more secure process and to align with the United States of Biafra's current status as a sovereign nation. This postponement will further allow the Ministry of Finance of the United States of Biafra government enough time to utilize its current structure in order to meet up with the ongoing implementation of a more secured process for the continuation of our national obligation. All citizens and the key interests of the United States of Biafra are hereby mandated to wait for further directions from the government. Now, what is his name? Biafra, what is his name? Biafra, is he still here or is he out? It's like he's been kicked out again. Belenonso. I can't find him again. So if you have listened or watched this and you are telling yourself and you are convincing people that there is no reason, you are a big liar. I have said this before. Let us forget what we want or what we feel. For a government to function, you don't need emotion. Yes, I can hear you. Who is speaking?
Mazigo, it's obvious. Let me help you a little bit more.
Okay.
Let me help you a little bit. Yeah, my brother. You know, you can't blame our people. You understand? Nigeria, that is what Nigeria have done to our people. I don't know where you will start to count it. They will not understand. Biafra government, this is United States of Biafra. It's not African government. It's not African government. There's rules and regulations. This is a government. It's a government. I will use, because most of us, like the Biafrans or the Igbos, most of us, we do business. For example, if you are in the zoo now, you are doing business, you register your business from just normal registration. You go to CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission, and register your business as a Obieze, for example. Then I just started the business new. If I'm making money and my business is growing, and I'm opening more branches, and I want to start importation, I have to upgrade my business, maybe from just ordinary Obieze to Obieze Limited. You understand? If I upgrade my business from Obieze to Obieze Limited, it's not the same invoice that I was using as Obieze that I will use when I'm Obieze Limited. I have to change the invoice that I was using as Obieze, because now I'm a limited company. And there's a difference between a limited company and ordinary company. And if you move from limited to PLC, the way it functions in Nigeria, there's a difference between limited and PLC. It's not the same invoice you write to your customers as a limited company. That is the same invoice you will write to PLC when you are a PLC company. It's not the same invoice. Immediately you register and they give you the certificate. Right now you are a PLC. You have to change all the documentation of that business. Am I making sense?
Very well.
That is in business level. Then when you come to government side, government in exile, all our documents then was Biafra Republic government in exile. Right now, we are now United States of Biafra. As a nation, United States of Biafra. Every document, if you watch this memo now, if I'm not mistaken, this memo now is bearing United States of Biafra.
Sure.
It's not bearing Biafra Republic government in exile.
No.
The same way, if you are going to meet any country to support you or to buy any equipment, or you want to buy fighter jet, you want to buy armor tank, you are not going there as a Biafra Republic government in exile or IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. You are going to meet the customer, the business person you are trying to meet, or the country that you want to support you. You are meeting them as a United States of Biafra official representative. And you have to have your badge and your logo and your invoice. Everything have to bear the government's name. That is the level. That's what I think, and not in the cabinet. But this is my own personal opinion. That is what the government is supposed to put in order before they start to operate as a government. But it will not stop us if you are contributing. It will not stop you to go to the website as of now and do your donation. The government did not tell you that they have stopped the website. No, but it's going to change. That website cannot bear that name that is bearing now. They have to change it. On my own understanding, as a businessman, I have my own business right now. I have my own business. If I go to any company to purchase goods, and this is my business name, they will say, bring your ID card. So they will confirm if the ID card you have is corresponding with the business name you are having. You have to share record that you are working for this United States of Biafra government. You cannot see any United States official, for example, like USA. I'm staying in USA. You cannot see any United States official member, official government office doing any business without the government ID card. The government have to give you the ID card to correspond with the name that you are working with. And once they doubt, they will call the office that you are working. If you're under Ministry of Health, they Google the Ministry of Health and call the person in charge of that. Is this person working with you guys? You have to confirm. So this is just very simple mathematics. But our people, we have something that is disturbing us. I don't know why we behave like this. Now the guy just saying maybe our CEO is having ulterior motive. Ulterior motive for what? Ulterior motive for what? You have to trust these people because all this thing they are doing, 99% of them are doing it voluntary. We haven't started paying anybody salary. Even me that is talking now, you have the right to apply for the government, to work for the government. Anything you can do for Biafra, you have the right to apply. The website is there. Apply. Bring your CV. If you want to work for the Ministry of Finance, it's open. You want to work for Ministry of Information, apply for the job. All this thing they are doing is voluntary. So somebody will not come and say there's ulterior motive, there's ulterior motive. No. All of us are watching. We are watching everybody. Everybody should be careful. Right now we have constitution. If you doubt yourself, go to the constitution. What did the constitution say? The chief of staff is in charge of the government function, every day by day function of the government. There is no ministry that will do anything without consulting the chief of staff. I'm still saying it right now. If you doubt me, go to dictionary, ask dictionary. What is the job of chief of staff in a government? Or you ask Google, type to your phone now or your computer. Ask Google, what is the job of chief of staff in a government? The chief of staff job in a government is seen day-to-day activity of the government. Anybody, whether foreign or local, if any foreign president that is visiting the prime minister or the president, they must go through the chief of staff. Chief of staff have to organize their visit. Chief of staff have to organize their visit. If there's any ministry that is going to present anything on that visit, they must go through the chief of staff to get approval that you are going to speak in this government. I said it before. I used Donald Trump regime, past regime, as an example. Donald Trump have the first chief of staff, either and previous. He messed up everything. He didn't coordinate the government. And the government fight every day, quarreling, gossiping every day, leaking. Before the government will finish a meeting, they already leaked the whole agenda outside. Until they stop him and appoint John Kelly, a general. And John Kelly sealed everything. You will not hear him outside. That is how government, that is the work of chief of staff. And the chief of staff is the last person to the office of the president or the prime minister. Before you enter to see the prime minister, you must see the chief of staff. What do you have for the president? You have to talk to the chief of staff. If it's something that he will allow you to go see the president, he will allow you. If not, you drop the information on his own private time. He will take it or she will take it to the prime minister. But our people, because she's a lady, I don't know what is the problem. Why is it like this? We are learning. We are learning. It's a government. I will not blame anybody. But we have to draw.
Obviously, yeah. You know, you said something here now. I want to talk more on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
The memo never stated that nobody should donate their funds. The memo never stated that there should be no more contribution until 1 week. For those of you that don't know, every day this website is open. You can go there and pay your money. And I want to ask a question. on that fundraising day, do you see anybody coming to give cash? They pay online. So why is it that 1 week, just 1 week? Hold on. I want to ask a question, by the way. Last Saturday, did we do fundraising?
No, no, no,
We did
no.
not, right?
No,
Nobody
no.
died.
Nobody complained. No,
This is the same way our people complain of waiting, sitting at home once a week. We complain, we complain, we complain. There is nothing we will not complain about. Everything. And believe me, these people complaining are not, most of these people complaining against this postponement, most of them are not interested in what we are doing. All they are doing is just to make sure they infiltrate. They can't carry fire or gas or fuel or pour for the dry leaf. They go come out as you can't carry fire close, you go burn, and then you go burn. It is clear. I'm not begging anybody to follow the government. I am just telling you, for those that misinterpreted, got the misinterpretation, that is why I brought it to clear. So that, and I'm not going, don't expect me tomorrow to come and sit here and start doing, I don't do this kind of program. I am doing this to clear everybody. I know Sabidu Saga. If you refuse to understand it, that's your own cup of tea, no concern me. The government will move on, with or without me, with or without you. This is one thing we must all understand. Ndewo, Obieze, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, my.
Google.
We can hear you.
Am I coming out now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
No, I'm talking to Mr. William.
Hello?
Who is speaking?
Yeah, my brother, one moment. Obviously, let me just add one thing before the order starts.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, what I want to add inside is some of our people now, there's the system that they are bringing up. And when you look at those people saying that thing, you will have to look them very, very well. Anybody that is coming up in any of our media, and the person is telling you, let us wait until the prime minister comes out. Look that person where that person have something that we need to ask him a serious question. This is a government. It's a government. So if, like, for example, now, our leader, Martin Nandekano, has been incarcerated for the past 3 years plus against the 4 years. Nobody is praying for anything to happen to the prime minister. We hope he come out today and speak to us. But when you are planning for good, you have to plan for bad in case of incasity. So what if the prime minister did not come out maybe one day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Then the government will be waiting for the prime minister to come out before they do something. Is it what they're trying to tell us? This is a government, United States of Biafra. We are no more in agitation. Even when we are in agitation, we didn't wait for anybody. Biafra is not a family meeting. United States of Biafra is not a family meeting. It's a government. It's a country. It's a nation. It's a nation. So one person cannot hold us hostage. Oh, because the prime minister is not here, we are not going to do anything. The government will move forward. The government must carry their assignments, daily activities must be going on. They can't just wait because of, well, we are not serious. So, my brother, that is what I just want to add in case, because I have heard it. I have heard many people are saying something like that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hello, Google.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Who is speaking?
Yes, speaking. Can you hear me?
Okay, just quickly, don't take more than 3 minutes because I will start taking the
Okay.
mic off our mouth.
Yes, because as you can see, I'm on my way. Let me just drop my points and drop the call, please. I'm listening. Even since this issue just came up, I was so messed up. You understand? I really thank God, and I thank God for you guys that went to Finland. That this issue not even bust out in Finland. But now, what I want to put in this whole saga is this. Yeah? I've seen that what is happening now is a power thought it's just something that's happening because the government have no problem. The structure, the system have no problem. But now, what I sense that's going, who will say what, and who will obey what. You understand? Now, I want to ask you, Agu, according to our prime minister, he said once the Biafra is being declared, the next thing is just to dissolve the all the cabinet and the transit government will take over. Government must run by a human being. No matter when you fix the structure, people that will run it must be a human being. Okay, right now I want to ask, according to what you just said, even you yourself, all of you have been dissolved. Have we gotten people that are supposed to take what offices? That is one question. Then secondly, according to the program, Ms. Baragwa and Oge did yesterday, they told us in that program that all the functions, all the the system is working, the account, everything is working perfectly. Nobody have touched anything, But the only problem we have now, this fundraising today, as in tomorrow, to whether to postpone or not to postpone. This is where the two guys we have in this program is trying to know who want to obey who. So now, my question now be, is there any plans to change any account? Is there any plan? Because this is a very sensitive part in terms of raising money for our men back home. To poison the heart of our people in this part might be so easy. If somebody told you, oh, somebody wants to jeopardize where we are raising funds from for our men, you understand? Our people can easily adapt to that. If we don't go, if we don't handle it maturely.
Hold on. You are asking a question. Is there anything like changing of account is your question, right?
Yes, brother.
Did you hear from anybody that the account will be changed?
I heard it from their program they did yesterday that they want to they are demanding for accountability, and the account want to be changed.
Hold on, Mazi. Who did the program?
Baragba and the finance ministers. I heard them yesterday when they do their program. That why must somebody want to temper with what is working already? They want to put that. I get confused because many people we are sending. Why must that account be changed? Why must account be changed? So I want to get clear.
Hold
in that
on.
aspect.
You said also because they said they don't want the question of accountability. I'm asking you because I did not listen to the program. I was not feeling well since yesterday, and I only had they did the program. I was not there. I did not listen. I listened to the point of national anthem, and when they were greeting, opening, then I have to sleep off. So you said because somebody is demanding for accountability, right?
Yes.
If let's and the person saying this is the finance minister or Sonny Aparawa.
Both of them. Because they were saying if they want to ask for accountability, they supposed to have asked. They were supposed to have asked PM then. Why not? Why now? Sorry, they are asking them for accountability. They have to wait till the PM come out before they talk about accountability.
I got your question. So your question now is, why should account be changed? Because they refuse to be transparent, right?
No, my question is there any plan to change account? That's my question.
If the account should be changed, there must be a reason why the account should be changed.
But if that is true, it doesn't work it now because it's too fast.
Hold on, Mazi, I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
If you say account must be changed, why would you change the account? I'm asking you.
is the people that want to change account. We tell you this is the problem with the account, because we have never heard any.
You have told us here that they
Yes.
said because the government is demanding for transparency and they will not
Accountability.
be transparent to the government, only to PM, is what you said here, right? You heard it from
Yes,
them.
that's what they said. Yeah. Yes.
So why would you, working for the government, not be transparent to the government? I'm not here to discuss all this. If the account is to be changed, I don't know. I am not here to tell you about the account being changed or not being changed. You told me now because you heard it from them. And I'm not going to be discussing that. I don't care if the account is changed. I'm not in accounting section. I'm not in the finance section. What I will answer you here about accountability now is, are you going to doing broadcast on Saga? What kind of broadcast will you be doing now? I will answer you. When you want to get transparency in finance, you go and ask finance minister. So if finance minister refuses to be transparent to the government, that is his own cup of tea. It's not my business, please. So if the account is changed, hold on. If the account is going to be changed, I don't know. Okay, I'm hearing it from
one more question, please. Okay. One more question, please. Yesterday, I asked Ada Dorama in her own program, because when this memo came, they said that all of you in the government sat in a meeting to agree that this memo will be published. Were you in that meeting? Because look at you people as the people that are in the government. Were you in the meeting? And lastly, why they suspend success so quick? These two questions I want to ask you. Thank you, sir.
Did you see the memo of why they suspected success? Did you see the memo?
Yeah, I saw the memo with me.
What did the memo read?
Can I send it to you, your WhatsApp?
No, say it here. It's public. The memo was public. The memo is public, rather. So what is the content of the memo or the letter?
Wait.
Are you there? Are you there? Okay, I guess we lost him. You see, Biafrans, this is, I don't like arguing or asking questions that are not relevant at all. I don't do it. I don't like it. Mine is to tell you what I know. And if you feel you don't want to take it, you are free. Nobody is forcing you. And I have never said you must agree with me on my own, on what I am saying. You must not agree with me. You must not follow the government. But if truly we want a transparent government, we must follow the government instructions. Like the memo read about dissolution, I want us to go back and read again. I have read it here over and over, and I'm not going to read it again. Cabinet, yes, is been dissolved, but they are still there until the full formation of the transitional government is formed. It's a process. So about account, me, I don't know who is speaking. Hold on. About account, me, I don't know. I will not tell you what I don't know. I'm not in finance, so if the account is changing, Ugo Namaha, I don't know. If the account is to be changed, I don't know. Okay? So nobody should come here and ask me of account. You were there when they said that the account will be changed. You should ask them, not me. No, it doesn't work like that. So I beg everybody. I'm not answering the question on the finance minister. I'm not in the place to answer his questions. If anybody have question, I believe he's on X. You can go and ask him the question on his X handle. If you want to ask me any question you don't understand, you come here, you ask me question on what I have explained here. I did not explain to you about finance minister. Our problem is that we used to carry matter when no concern paracetamol. Paracetamol.
Yeah. Let me see.
Who is saying? Who is speaking? Okay. Okay. No. So you want to say something? No. So you wanted to speak before, right? Okay. Chikozie Edene.
As you go, it's still the
Okay.
same thing that we are talking about. The problem I see here is that our people should just calm down, because there's not everything that we just begin to take sides. And if you carefully read that memo, I do agree, and I do concur with whatever that is coming from the office of the chief of staff, because we are now a full government that is now seeking for recognition. So our people should understand that, just like the way the other brother just said, that for example, there's a difference between a normal company or ordinary company, or a limited company. So, and he also went ahead to make an example, like your invoices or whatever logo or whatever. So that limited must be somehow must be included. So just to fit and to make the people or your business partner understand the kind of position or the kind of a company that you are running. So, but now this is a government now that has been redeclared, as a nation. So it's no longer working or functioning like the previous government in exile. Our prime minister told us very clearly that once the redeclaration of Biafra is being declared, that this Biafra government in exile will be dissolved. You understand? So, and if you watch very carefully from what our COS has done, it's exactly in line with what we, the Biafran people, should be expecting. So please, I wouldn't want any of us to go more further or start, questioning the government, or it's not as if we don't have the right to question our government. We have the right, but in these terms, we have to understand it from this perspective, that we are now a government. We are now a nation. You understand? No longer government in exile. So at least it's not like maybe the 1 week is like bringing accountability, or no, it's not something like that. We shouldn't even go to that area. But she haven't said something like that. But at least it's going to be something like maybe coming together. Now we are now a full government. Now we'll be going to be meeting some lobbies, or going to meeting some countries to other countries. So we have to represent ourselves as to be a country, not like a country in exile, because now we are not seeking for recognition. You understand? We are not seeking for recognition in exile anymore. We are seeking for recognition as a full country in homeland. You understand? So please, I don't know anyhow I could even explain more better to our people, because it's just a matter of understanding. There is nothing like accountability. I don't see anything like maybe any power, and the way people are trying to put it now, I don't see anything like that. And I believe that this issue will be definitely be resolved. It will definitely be resolved. But just have it in mind that now we are now a government, no longer government in exile. So even if the account is going to change, or whatever it is not changing. It is not going to be like as if maybe we are doing something out of the structure of our prime minister Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or our prime minister Mazi Samuel Ekpa. So no, everything is still going to fall in place. It's just matter of this Oyibo, this English. Sometimes if we didn't understand it very properly, it's because at this time we are in critical condition and everybody eyes are red. So but it's just matter of understanding. Please, for me, I have really, and when I saw that memo, I understand it, I concur with it, and I say, okay, let us wait and see. After this week, let's see what the cabinets are going to come up with. So that was my own opinion. So any other thing apart from that, I just guess that maybe it's just a matter of misunderstanding. So please, my Biafran people, Nobody, I'm not going to say maybe whatever finance minister have said, or our information minister have said, or maybe everybody has right to their own opinion. But at the end of the day, it is something that can be sought out, because, and for my own understanding, I'm just trying to say that please, we should just calm down, because this is now a full government. Let us see it from the other way. We all have been working together in peace and in one accord. So it is not, this is not, it's just a matter of understanding. Please, I want to beg everybody, those of you that will be coming in now, just have to see it from this way, because this is what is needed to be done to fit the current status of the redeclaration of the sovereign state of the United States of Biafra. For me, that is it. Because at least we have to upgrade, we have to change the system. We have to make sure, even though our prime minister is not here, if our prime minister was here, this is what he would have done. So, but since he's not here, our chief of staff is in charge, and she's trying to put things in order to fit our status of today. We should try to understand it from this other part. It's not as if maybe anybody is trying to be superior or is trying to, no. Everybody has been humble. Everybody has been loyal. In fact, everybody has been serving their nation. We are not serving our prime minister. We are not serving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are not serving me. We are serving Biafra. We are loyal to the Biafra. We the people, we the Biafran citizens, we are loyal to the Biafran government, and we are loyal to our nation. Our volunteers that are serving, that are representing us in various positions today, they are also serving the Biafran people, and they are serving their nation, their land. We are all doing this to achieve one aim in one accord. Please, Biafrans, it doesn't really matter. We have to take things easy. Not when you hear something, you just rush in, and because you have the opportunity to make you have the opportunity to make an opinion or a suggestion, then you just no, not just the way it comes from your heart or from your mind, you say it out. Try to digest it, try to observe, go and read that memo carefully, then you will see where she clearly states that to suit this current status of the United States, you will see where she clearly said that. So that at least could have drawn your attention to know that, okay, let's see. Or even call her privately, or, trying to discuss why, or no, that is just what I expected. But anyway, since it has already been like this, I still want us to just take it like this. This is not something we should even be stressing. We are talking about how we are going to move forward as a nation. Biafra has already been declared. We are looking forward for countries to recognize us as a sovereign nation while we continue to defend our land. Thank you very much, Mazugo. Let me just leave the mic for here. I don't know if other people will come in now to say something. Please. Thank you.
So thank you so much. And as we are rounding up, I've been here for 3 and going to 4 hours, so it's too long, very lengthy. I know they do this kind of program again, but I'm just letting everybody to know that the government functions with or without anybody. So I am begging everybody, the only thing you can do good to yourself, for yourself, is to follow the government. Follow the government. And that's all I can say for now. And as we round up, MNK is here, Obieze is here. MNK, I don't know if you want to speak. MNK, can you hear me? You have the mic.
And cost of living is going very, very high. Yeah. Just to survive. You spend your whole just to survive every time.
Who is speaking, please? Who is speaking?
Yeah, you have to have a bit of joy in your life, and that's I even struggle.
I can see that MNK is busy doing another thing. Okay, let's see. Chigozie Edene, are you there? Can you hear me? Chigozie, can you hear me? Okay, if you cannot hear me, in conclusion, Obieze, please, if you can have 1 minute or so, or just less than 2 minutes, if you still want to do anything in your submission, if you have any submission, final submission before we go. Okay, it's like, no, so can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know if you want to say anything before we go.
Yes, I just want to say thank you very much, Mazubu, for hosting this program. And my message to the entire Biafrans is that please, I don't want us to continue to ponder on this issue. It will be a result internal, and definitely it's just a matter of understanding. Nobody should be bothered. Nobody should be worried. Let us just go ahead with instruction. Remember that this is a time for us to use our mental toughness and remain strong. Biafra is here. We are now a full nation. Biafra has been declared. So as we push forward, let us continue to pay attention and follow up according to instructions that is coming from the government. Thank you very much. I yield my mic here. Thank you very much, Mazulu.
Thank you so much, Nonso, and the Biafrans all over the world. Thank you. The only favor you would do me is try and like the program. You are watching me from X, that's Twitter. Try and retweet this program, please. Mazi Emenike, do you want to say anything? You were making noise in your background.
Sorry.
Yes.
Please, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm just yeah. I'm with every
I'm letting
sense of.
you know why I muted you.
Okay, sir. Sorry about that.
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. In summary, please. I'm just saying for every nerves that have been high to calm down. Let us just look at the things as the chief of staff has given the order. It's good that we obey her and follow her, because at the moment there is no other person in charge. She's the one in charge, and I so much believe that she will pilot us to a very favorable ground in this our pursuit. And I say, God bless all, everyone that has contributed in any way for this to happen, and in this program. I say, God bless all. And I thank you so much, Mr. Ugo, for the privilege. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. We all are.
Thank you so much, my brother Menike. Chigozie, can you hear me? Chigozie Eden, are you there? Okay. In absence of no other person, I will say, Biafrans, thank you so much for listening. And I want us to all build our nation, and we can only do that by listening to our to our government, which the Prime Minister have structured. And that is why he went on to tell you that everything have to go stage by stage. On this note, I will say thank you so much and bye for now.
Understand that the liberation of Biafra has entered the highest stage in the history of Biafra. Not even during the war. I am telling you, it has entered the highest stage ever. And we are going to do everything humanly possible in this life